I bet. Dr. Dre in the place to be. Co-rockin' shit with my homeboy Steve. After Rhodium, get stupid, son. Yo, don't think that you can get none of Dre. The motherfucking doctor, the bitch hopper, the sucker motherfucking stopper. I'm fucked up, so don't mind what I'm saying. I'm just kicking it, but Steve, Tony, A.A, Susan, yo, we be choosing dope shit to put in a mix. Know what I'm saying? We kick shit like and that's a fact. And if your shit ain't in the mix, you know it's whack. And that ain't no bullshit. I'm kicking facts on a serious tip. Word up, Dr. Dre's in full effect doing serious damage, boy.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everybody, to Rhodium Radio episode 181. Only 19 more episodes before we hit 200. I don't even know what we're even going to do for our 200 show, but it should be good. I think when we hit our 100th episode, I had Soren Baker here and High C here, and we had my Mariscos guy here, and we had a great time. So we might do something like that, or might even throw a party. You never know. But just a few minor announcements. Once again, submit your music to rhodiumradio@gmail.com. I know a lot of you guys are DMing me. Oh, I already sent the email. I get it. Sometimes I check them. Sometimes somebody from my team checks them, but we will eventually get back to you. Somebody told me I've been submitting my music for the last 2 years. We haven't been here 2 years, so I know that's not true. So just give us time, okay? And we'll get to them. That's why I started up a Tuesday. I don't know how long I'm going to continue to do a Tuesday, but our regular schedule is Wednesday, Sunday, and Fridays, Freaky Tales. But I decided to add Tuesdays, sometimes even Thursdays, just to kind of like try to get people in there. I know a lot of you guys got music coming out, you guys got videos coming out, and I want to help you guys promote them, but please bear with me. Other than that, DOCUMIXERY.com for digital downloads. If you guys want tank tops, you guys want shirts, you guys want hoodies after summer, you know, you guys can go ahead and get them at DOCUMIXERY.com. Once again, Freaky Tales this Friday, 7 p.m. With a special guest. You guys are not going to want to miss. So other than that, if I forgot anything, I'll go ahead and say it or share it during the breaks or after the breaks. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce Marco, CEO of Carnalismo Clothing. How you doing?
Hey, Tony, what's up, man?
I'm good. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, thank you, fool. Thank you very much.
You know what? Now let me ask you this. How long ago was it that we met? Was it about a month or so ago?
I think so.
At the video shoot, huh?
Oh, yeah, at the video shoot, yeah.
Yeah. What's the word on that video?
So it should be done. Concrete's going to finish it up by, I think, the end of the month or somewhere around there, or by early next month.
Okay.
So.
Now, were you just invited to that video shoot, or are you a part of the making of that video?
Actually, the guy, the rapper Brown, he's the one who made the video, but he had hit me up and he told me his plan and what he wanted to do. I didn't even know he rapped, you know?
Okay.
He had told me he does rap, but I didn't know like what style or how does it go, but he broke it down to me on what he wanted to do with it, where it was going to go, and the positiveness and the good vibes that he wanted to throw inside the video, you know? So what we did was try to do as much as we can for the kids,
yes,
for the next generation.
Of course.
So he had explained to me all the steps and where he wanted to go with it, and I told him I was down, and I'll help him and support him as much as we can towards the making of that video. So that's why you see all the kids and everybody, you know, in there repping the Carnalismo brand and everything like that.
Yeah,
so.
you know, here's the crazy part about it. Okay, first of all, I got up that early that Sunday. Leading up to it, we had already been in contact with the person who, what was his name, Six on
Brown, Brown 6,
yes, from Instagram. Mm-hmm. He had hit me up. I had never met him before.
Oh, okay.
But he constantly kept hitting me up, and I just told him like this: please just remind me, because I truly have a lot of things going on, mm-hmm. and many times it's because I make myself busy. If today is say I got a chill day today. Mm-hmm. I will just take that and let me just do something productive still, and I'll still make myself busy even on my chill day. You know, that's just the way I've always been. So I told him, even the day of, please remind me, you know, I said, and I say please because I'm that serious, you know. So that morning I got up, and I believe it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because you guys filmed Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, they filmed Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I couldn't go. We had a quinceañera. So, you know, when it comes to quinceañera,
You got to go.
You got to take the family. I mean, they have, like, the family needs to go. I don't know for some reason, but it's probably a Hispanic Mexican thing. But I made it to Sundays. And then also they postponed it till, like, I think 2 weeks from there.
Okay.
So
he had hit me up, and then on that Saturday, and I had my grandbaby's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And I had another video shoot that I had to attend that same night, which I had already committed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, I got two things, you know. So Sunday, I wake up and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what? I got nothing to do. I'm going to go get some bomb-ass breakfast. I ain't got crap. I was going to go on a hike that day.
Oh, that's nice.
So he calls me and he goes, hey, are you still coming? And I swear to you, I almost said, who's this? Porque se me olvidó.
Sí.
You know, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. I was like, yeah, okay, let me go home, get ready. And then I just drove over there. Mm-hmm. But it was funny, though, because you had given me or sent me some shirts before.
Yeah.
And I have shirts that people give me all the time, you know. And I told people, I don't mind sporting them, bro, as long as they're dope.
Yeah.
One guy gave me a shirt. It looked like he did it with watercolors, bro. Like,
wow.
yeah. And I was like, I ain't sporting this.
Yeah.
Unless I'm a hippie.
Yeah.
You know? So I saw the ones and I said, you know what? I'm going to sport this one. I didn't even know you were going to be there. So the crazy part is I show up and everybody's wearing Carnalismo clothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm saying, okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's
the whole thing.
Everybody. And then you come up to me and goes, hey, I'm Carnalismo.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Maybe that's where I got Carlos from.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I was like, I was just recording on the live and I was like, I turned around, I'm like, oh, what? I didn't even know you're going to be there either, you know?
And I showed up by myself.
Yeah. The tallest dude in the whole video shoot. Made everybody look small.
Well, you know what, man? I look tall because I'm always wearing high heel sneakers, you know? So, no, but you know what? I was glad that I went. I like getting out, especially when there's children. And like what you said, this video is pretty much based and it's a positive message for the next generation.
Yeah. That was supposed to be the whole entire plan. That's why I told him I'll try to do as much as I can for you to spread your message through, you know, because that's what we're about. That's what we try to push it about, especially for the new generation, you know, because con el tiempo de la vida, we as, you know, Latinos, whatever, you know, name you want to use out there, we don't tend to show our kids our culture that much. Right. So with time and years, before you know it, they're adapting more to the mainstream media or the way they talk, the way that they use, you know, the words, the language, and all these things, and they forget about their culture, you know. So that's why I was trying to, you know, do that with them for the youth, you know. Right.
You know, it's funny, growing up in a Mexican home, you know, my dad used to always tell us, you know, el español se habla aquí en la casa, el inglés allá afuera.
Oh, sí.
You know, a lot of us were raised like that.
Yes.
Okay. But growing up, you know, the more and more I spoke English, the more, if you will, the bad my Spanish got. You know what I'm saying? Because I spoke English 90% of the time. But now I say that because what you said, for the next generation, many kids are being raised by the streets. Oh, yeah. And not necessarily being raised by their mother or father. Mm-hmm. And for an example, I probably studied more ancient history than I have my own Mexican, you know, history. Mm-hmm. Before my dad passed, I had a lot of conversations with them. And I'll be honest with you, growing up, I used, as a kid, I used to say, my dad's dumb. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. I'm from the streets.
That's all of us, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Él no sabe nada.
Yeah.
Then, when I sat down and talked to him, I found out how wise and how knowledgeable my father truly, truly was.
I think we all need to take that little break from our little bullshit of thinking we know everything and just sit down with our elders just for a minute.
Yes.
And believe me, their brain is going to, you know, and you're going to get so much game. Yeah. And they're going to teach you little simple tricks to make your life a little bit easier.
Yeah, you know, and when talking to my dad, the way he was such an eloquent speaker that I was shocked. I was shocked, and I started thinking to myself, man, this guy is smart enough to be a professor.
Yes, I think that's most of our parents. Yeah. No? Most of our parents, ellos saben todo. Like, they know things, Maybe because they got more common sense.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. They were raised with a little bit more common sense than the most of us. Most of us are raised by whatever we see out in the streets or on television, whatever. But they actually had to live that life and actually had to fracasar and fall or whatever, and actually work at a young age. That's why maybe they know what they know. You know.
Yes, and you know what? And many times, I'm not saying it's always the case with everyone, but many times we kind of wonder where these kids get the word, or they use the N word.
Oh yeah.
Everything is in this, in that, in that. I'll say the word ninja. You know what I'm saying? They use that word.
Yeah.
And many times I think, and I say I think, porque no sé, because I don't know. I think it's because some fathers are possibly not fathering their children. Mm-hmm. And then when the world fathers them, then we kind of wonder, why did you turn out like that? Mm-hmm. And in reality, we need to really look at ourselves. I said this before and I'll say it again. I was raised right, but I chose to do wrong all on my own.
Yeah, I think that happens with a lot of people that actually were raised. It's because sometimes okay, let's go back to your environment where you grew up, You're a product of your environment because that's where you were raised. So sometimes when you're raised in a certain product, in a certain area, your parents might be the best, parental guidance, que te enseñan todo, and they try to raise you correctly, That's the most of us, right? Because they come from Mexico or another, country, from another, place. So lo que pasa is they already know the bad things. They don't want to raise their kids in that environment,
Right.
They want to do good. They say America is el futuro para ustedes,
Yeah.
All right. But as much as even us right now as parents, or even yourself, as much as we try to do, they're still a product of where they grew up or who they hang out with or at school or television or social media or whatever. You could do whatever you can, but sometimes the kids on their own, they need to take those, those golpes de la vida so they can, and realize where they actually, who they really are in life.
There was a time where my son, he wouldn't listen. His friends were his, como se dice, his guidance.
Yeah.
Le daban consejos.
Sí.
And everything that I would say or try to lead and guide him into the right path, you don't know what's up. You're already old.
Yeah.
That's what he used to tell me. You're already old. So one day he got into some trouble. Mm-hmm. And he came and sat down with me. I already knew, but I wanted him to open up. Mm-hmm. And he just told me, Dad, I need to talk to you. And I talked to him for a whole hour. And I think the best compliment that I could have ever gotten, first of all, money can never buy you this. Mm-hmm. He hugged me and he told me, I love you, Dad, and I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
That's beautiful.
I mean, he hardly, I tell my children all the time, I love you. I don't ever say, just like, I miss you. But I do tell them I love you, and I used to tell them on a daily basis, mm-hmm. Because words are very powerful, and some people, just with a word of encouragement, like I could tell somebody, you know what, I see you as my friend, and that person could be down in the dumps, and those words can speak life into him and actually lift him up. Yeah. And I think that is what we need to do, not only to our family members, our children, but also to our people.
Of course. I got a similar story kind of like that. I have a son. My son, he's 17. He's going to turn 18 already in September. And in the beginning, también es lo mismo. You don't know nothing. You're old, blah, 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 whatever. I don't feel old, but, right. We're old to them because they're a different generation. The music is different. Our style, everything is, back then, supposedly, you know. But that's where they get their game from us to the new generation. But he did the same thing. Yeah, we had altercations and all that stuff. But like how you said, something simple, like I love you, will change their whole entire perspective on how they see you.
Absolutely.
And you know what I mean? Because I told him the same thing. I'm like, I don't want you to mess up because I love you.
Right.
Boom.
When Brown invited me to the video shoot, he said, this is for the next generation.
Yeah.
And I said like this, look, I don't have a lot of time, but I will be there. Mm-hmm. I told him I will be there because it's for a good purpose, Yeah. And I never even met this guy, but I was willing to do it because it's something good, But I do think like what you said, we do need to encourage, and one simple word can really bless and encourage and motivate and possibly even change someone's life.
Oh yes. The words, even though they say sticks and stones and all that bullshit, I mean, sticks and stones don't hurt, but words do hurt even more. Words hurt way more, and they could have so much an impact, because you got to remember the power of the voice, radio, whatever they hear, music impacts a whole entire generation. It moves a culture. So if we use this voice that we have in a positive way, it can also change a whole entire culture, our whole generation.
You know, I'm gonna quote something, and I read it years ago, and I want to kind of credit Hitler for saying this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I'm not sure. But I did read it somewhere, so maybe you guys could look it up on Google, because we didn't have Google back then. But it said this. It said, if you want to control the next generation / the youth, control the music.
Oh, okay. I never heard that one, but yeah.
You know, and think about this. It is very true. It is very, very true. I had Misfit here, Misfit Soto here, and we were talking about, you know, let's just say that yo soy una persona mala. I'm a bad person, but I want to control the youth. Instead of telling them, you know what, go out and kill people, you know, stab that guy, sell drugs, go out in prostitution. Most people would say, no way, you know, that, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah. But if you put a beat behind it and you make it rhyme, now you have thousands, hundreds of thousands of kids singing those lyrics. That's
where they're putting the medicine.
Yeah.
And whatever makes their head just bop back and forth. That's where the medicine's at. Like how you were saying about, you know, Hitler and all that stuff. That's why he was so popular. The power of the spoken word.
Yeah.
You know, it was so, back then, most of them were probably down in their dumps or whatever. But then you get this charismatic guy who actually, who can actually speak a certain way, make them feel a certain way. You know, hace que la piel se les enchine, makes them proud of their, you know, who they are and what they wanted to do and who they wanted to be in life, or how they see life, or who they hate. But he used that power for hatred. And you got to remember, sometimes negativity is more powerful than positivity. And he was more, you know, he used it more in that way.
And that is very true. All you got to do is look at social media. Somebody could post something up about you, and they'll have everybody believing it.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
It's just the truth. There was a quote or a meme that said, like, the internet has fucked up the streets more than the crack did in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
It's because it's so addicting.
It is.
It's very addicting. Like every minute, or like sometimes I tell my wife, I'm like, babe, how does everybody got time to just post or like or this and that, share? Or how do they know what's going on? I'm like, I look at my Instagram sometimes and I'm like, damn, do I got to catch up, or how does that work? You know?
You know, when my son was younger, this is before, I guess, Instagram started really taking off. He was on Facebook. Somebody had made a post that the rapper Too Short had died.
Oh, wow.
They put Too Short, rest in peace. He only saw one post, and he said, Dad, Too Short died. I go, that guy didn't die, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, let me go ahead and call somebody that I know that knows him from the Bay Area. So I called, no, bro, he's good. Let me call him right now, and I'll call you back. Call me back. No, he's good. So I told my son, I said, no, he's alive. Dad, it's all over Facebook. If Facebook says it, it's usually true.
Yeah. No, I think I saw a post like that, but it was with Biz Markie.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if I saw it like on a Sunday, or I forgot when I saw it, and it said rest in peace, and you know, in peace. I'm sorry, Biz, and then I was like, wait, what? That was one post.
Yeah.
And then throughout the week, he's still here. You know.
He was still here.
Yeah. So I was like, entonces apenas. It took like a couple of days or whatever. But people always say stuff like that, even with DMX and all these things. You know?
Right. Now here's the funny part about the Too Short thing. He kept telling me it's all over Facebook. It must be true. My whole point in sharing that is that people think because it's on social media, it's got to be true. Mm-hmm. And there are some people may say, well, only a weak-minded idiot will believe that. Well, guess what? There are a lot of weak-minded idiots. Yeah. Okay? Now, he goes out that night. That very same night, he read that Too Short died on Facebook. Somebody posted up. He went out. He comes home. He goes, hey, I guess you were right. I said, why? He goes, I went to a club, and then when I'm leaving, guess who I ran into? And I said, who? He goes, Too Short.
Oh, wow.
He ran into him that same night.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
You know, and that's not a coincidence, bro. I don't
Yeah.
believe in coincidence. And he took a picture with him, and I'm like, "Ándale, güey." But you want to believe everything that's on social media.
Casi para sacar el cinto.
Yeah. So, anyways, Marco,
Yes, sir.
where originally are you from, man?
I was born in Mexico.
Okay, what part?
Guanajuato.
Okay.
Okay.
Con las momias?
Sí, sí,
Okay.
sí. Somos momias de Guanajuato. It's a beautiful, you know. It's so beautiful out there. I've been there to the main city, like I think twice. You know,
Okay.
we're a little bit farther away from there. We're closer to La Piedad, Michoacán.
Uh-huh.
So it's like for example, like an hour from us, La Piedad, and then it's also like a couple hours Las Momias. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're from like a little ranchillo. So
Okay.
it's pretty cool. I go there. I've been there. I was my parents also, you know, they used to send us there, you know, like every summer break, vacation, just so you won't forget where you come from, where
Right.
all these things, you know, your tias, your tios. We used to go back then when like having a toilet was a luxury.
Yes.
We used to go over there. So even toilet paper was a luxury. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it was like, but it was beautiful where they actually had to kill chickens.
Yeah.
You know, I remember my tia. She was here. She's been here for a couple of years, but recently now, yeah, she got older, so she went back to Mexico to retire, you know. And I used to go when she was over there when we were younger. And it was so weird to me because we used to go and she would tell us, chase that chicken porque you guys are going to kill it and then you guys are going to bring it to me and kill it. She killed it in front of us, like she's just slaughtered it, blood, you know, everywhere. The legs keep moving and dangling,
Right,
you know.
right.
And then she just put it in hot water, plucked it, boom. We went, you know, hung out with the kids, whatever, and then came back. Ahí estaba la comida.
Mole o caldo de
Mole,
pollo?
yes sir, yes sir. It was beautiful though. It was beautiful.
You know what's funny? Because when I was a kid, my dad played me La Momias de Guanajuato, the movie.
Oh,
you know, I think it had Santo Blue Demon. It had all the
Sí,
luchadores,
sí,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's how I heard of, you know,
Guanajuato?
Guanajuato.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, but my dad was the one that pretty much taught me everything. When I go back and I look at my life with my father, he never said like, okay, today I'm going to teach you this. He would just do it y lo miraba, and I would see him. You know, like he was the first guy that I ever saw back in the day with the actual con una cámara para grabar like a camcorder.
Yeah,
he actually recorded me right down the street right here at Banning Park, 1 year old, barely trying to walk, and I still have that footage.
That's a luxury.
Yeah, and still have the reels. You know,
Wow.
I actually took him to Costco and they made me a DVD.
Oh wow, that's unforgettable stuff.
Yeah, man. And you know what he did? And I think he's the one that encouraged me to be a director. With watercolors, he made a thing like Producción de Álvarez, like, and he filmed it.
Wow, no, he was already branding.
Yes,
he was
yes.
branding. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and I was like one at the time, and I was like, wow. When I look back at all that, he was way ahead of his time. You know, he used to work in un taller. He used to fix cars. You know, if your car was wrecked, make it look brand new. I would say that he was truly gifted in what he did. And, you know, a lot of our people are truly gifted. Here's the thing that I believe we lack as a people: the wisdom to make wise decisions with the knowledge that we have. You know, for an example, you said you're an artist.
Yeah.
You can draw.
Yes, sir.
But you took the next step to say, now I'm going to put it on a shirt and I want to see people wearing it.
Yeah, yeah.
So what was up here, you put right here, and now it's right here.
Yeah. And now we have various people repping, you know, the Carnalismo brand. But like how you were saying, going back to your pops, I think your dad, it's you know what I found very interesting when you said that about your dad? He was a hardworking labor person, right? Most Hispanics or most Mexicanos or Latinos, sometimes I don't even know what word to use.
I know, because we offend everybody.
I know. Son of a bitch. I swear. And then, okay, so our parents are known to be labor workers, right? And lo que pasa is they want you to say, agacha la cabeza y chingale. You know, most of the time, most parents. Because why? Because that's how they grew up. That's how their parents taught them. That's how it's a generation after generation after generation. But then there goes one person that chooses to look the other way or picks up their head and looks at life in a different perspective. You know what happens when he looks at that different perspective? He changes. Not himself, but maybe you. He changed you, Tony, to look at life in a different perspective.
Right.
Look at branding. Look at the entertainment part. Look at, ya no le chingues tanto. Maybe open your eyes. Maybe open your brain and go a different route. There's more to life than just working hard. You know? That's what he did. He just gave you that little, alley-oop type of thing. Yeah. You got to play with the ball and roll it.
You know one thing about him that I guess a lot of things that I took from him, he always loved big TVs. When I was a kid, the best TV was Zenith. That was the best.
Yes. I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. And it was a big ass wooden cabinet like this with a tube like this.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. Yeah. And then our cable TV was on TV. Yeah. That's what it was called. With one big ass fucking knob.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, one thing that I knew, I was a kid, I would say I was in elementary school, and keep in mind, I'm 53. He sits me on his lap, and I opened up his check, and I remember it was over $800 for 1 week.
Back then?
That's what he was making.
Wow, you guys were rich.
Yeah, but here was the thing that my mother always told me about him, that he would always fight with the owner of the taller, and then he would just quit, pick up his tools, and go to another one. And everybody would always hire him. That he never, ever had, how would you say, like...
stable job.
The wisdom to say, why don't I just open mine?
Oh, that's what you're trying to go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was always working for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what? And you work for yourself.
Yeah,
you work for your family.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And I believe that that's a positive message within itself that we could teach a generation is that, why can't you do it? Mm-hmm. Why not me? Mm-hmm. We're always thinking one day I'm going to get a great job and work for the man. Mm-hmm. Why can't you be the man?
And you know what? That's what my dad taught me. Our job is laborers and shit like that. But like what I understood about my dad, he, they don't tell you much. They show you.
Right.
But when my dad always showed us, it's like you're your own man. You figure that shit out. Not just to me, he did it for our whole entire family.
Yeah.
My cousins, my cousins, my uncles, like all of our family, they don't work like the majority that he brought from Mexico over here.
Yeah.
They don't work for somebody. They work for themselves. They all have their own thing. They do all their own stuff. They work for themselves. They're good. Like honestly, some of them might not have papeles and stuff, but they're better than the people that have papeles. You know what I mean? And that's what my dad taught me.
And I think one thing that we can learn from, you look at other people that come from third world countries, they come over here, whatever nationality they are. A lot of people get mad because you got Koreans that open up, donut shops, mm-hmm. or they open up, to do nails or do your toes or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get mad, or they come to our country and, they came over here not even speaking English.
Yes.
And they learn Spanish.
That is so interesting. Yes. Now that's geniuses right there.
Yes, bro. And they open up their own shops. They don't bother nobody, but yet many people want to talk about people like that. And it's the same thing with us. We come over here, we get a great job. We buy our own homes and everything. But in the eyes of a lot of people, maybe not everyone, but in the eyes of a lot of people,
the majority,
you're still a wetback.
Yeah, well, because the majority they're called haters, and also they just want to fit into the people that hate people like that. They want to fit into regular American society. Yeah. You know what I mean? They want to be, but what our people or different races don't understand is that we will never be accepted into whatever American society is. Right. We're always going to be whatever our last name is. That's who we're going to be looked at by them.
Right.
We might not know like perfect Spanish or perfect English or whatever, but at the same time, you're going to be whatever your parents were in the American society.
Right. In their eyes.
Yeah, in their eyes.
Possibly never good enough.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely. We got to work double, triple sometimes, just to try to fit in. Like our parents, they worked to a certain extent, but they were not trying to fit into American society. They just want to live better than how they lived back in the days,
Right.
And most of them do, But now it's up to us to push our stuff, our culture forward, and actually represent it and be proud of, your own stuff, your own culture, the way you look at life. Your kids to be proud of, you as a parent or as a father. Que no nomás miren que, I want to hurry up and fit into with Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Or Karen or whatever.
Right.
Nah, let Karen want to be a Maria.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be way better.
Bro. There you go. And I know a lot of them that do.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back. We're going to talk more about your designs, your artwork, all of that.
Sounds
So,
dope.
okay, everybody, make sure you call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know that Marcos from Carnalismo Clothing is in the motherfucking building. We'll be back 10 minutes. Yo, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch. Yo, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch.
Hey, Tony, drop that. What, bass? I bet.
My name is the Croft, the C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D, the poet high C. Tony A, the wizard, just as cool as a blizzard. Thinking out his tongue, stabbing pussy like a lizard. Ooh, so sorry, homie, I didn't mean to say that. Steve is in the house. Come on, won't you play that funky dope beat? You know you gotta throw me some Stanley's ass Croft coming straight from the Rhodium.
You are now about to witness
Tony A.
Get funky. Feel like
Tell her where you from.
you don't like how I'm living, well, fuck you.
Who's on a Saturday night in LA? Yo, feeling kinda funky. Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
What the hell are you looking for? Can a young man make money anymore? Where my dues are like freaking on the floor? Or is it my job to make sure I'm poor? Disruption's disorderable, nourish not justify. Those that live at the FBI, look at mama's baby.
Ice Cube getting dumb at the Roadium with the funky drum, and you know my man Steve can get some. With a fool like Tony A when he plays stupid dope shit by WA. You wanna spray? Dumb motherfuckers, no doubt. And sucker DJ.
Get the fuck out.
Tony A.
What did you say your name? What did you say?
Tony A.
I have won 1 million battles.
Lights, cameras, action sound. Give me that mic, I'm about to go down.
Thinking of a master plan.
This story's funny. I met this girl and she had money.
Yo, right about now, Dr. Dre is in effect. Cold tearing shit up with my man Steve at the Rhodium swap meet. And we here to lay it on the line. To all them sucker niggas out there claiming our tapes and shit, we just got one thing to say.
Live like you doing, your ass is mine. Live like you doing, your ass is mine. Live like you doing, your ass is mine.
Yeah. Now my name is Dr. Dre. 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 Went to a party in West LA. Wanna learn a new dance, that's what you say. Well, here's a new dance that can't be matched. So just dance to the flow and do the cabin.
Here it come, here it come, here it kitty come from. Here it come, here it come, here it kitty come from.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio episode 181. And we're going to go ahead and just jump right back into it with Marco, CEO of Carnalismo Clothing. You know what? Welcome back, Marcos.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
So now, is it Marcos or Marco?
In a way, it doesn't even matter, Tony. It's like, it's Marco, but sometimes even when people spell it, it's Marcos.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, you know?
Yeah. So you come from a big family?
Okay, so my mom's side has like 12 brothers and sisters, so it's pretty big. You know, got a shitload of cousins. my dad's is smaller. He has only like a couple brothers and sisters, you know?
Okay.
So it's like, I think 4 or 5, something like that.
Okay, you're not the only child though, right?
Me, no. In my family, my personal family, like my brothers, it's only myself and 2 other brothers and a sister, and that's it.
Okay, that's cool, man. You know, it's funny. I met some girls from Guanajuato years ago, and there were 7 sisters, and they were maybe about a year and a half apart.
Wow, that
Yeah,
was
like
busy.
I guess your dad couldn't squeeze out a boy, you know.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but now let's talk a little bit about you. So where, even though you came from Mexico, from Guanajuato here, where is here? Where were you raised?
Oh, I was actually raised in Lancaster, California.
Okay.
So, which is the Antelope Valley is like an hour from Wilmington. So it's like an hour and 40 minutes from here.
Okay.
So we're all the way out there, like they call it it's the Antelope Valley, which is like kind of like the deserty area, the outskirts and stuff. It's between, so like let's say LA, and then it's us, and then it's like let's say Bakersfield. So we're kind of like in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So like Bakersfield's like an hour from us, and so is LA. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like that.
Okay, and how was the ride over here, man? Because I know there's traffic.
Dude. Yeah, that was a mission. I feel like that was a mission. So it's worth it though, you know.
Yeah,
it's worth it. I mean, nothing comes just by staying home, you know.
Right. So let's talk a little bit of your artistic skills. The reason why I asked that is for you to elaborate on it, is because when I found out that I can draw, I was in elementary school. At what point in time would you say in your life you realized that you're an artist?
The same thing. Yeah. Elementary, yeah. Because I used to play ball. I was pretty good, you know. We used to play ball, football, anything that was active. You just wanted to be the best at it, you know. Because when you're a kid, you want to try to be as good as you can. Yeah. So in the neighborhood I grew up in elementary, there was a lot of black people. You know, there's a lot of brown people, and there was, you know, others.
Right.
You know, so whoever was there, you know. So the others would kind of be scared because, you know, Hispanics and you know, black people were a little bit rougher, or we like to play or try to show who could do, you know, more.
Right.
So, you know, we play street ball. It was whether it be basketball, whether it be football, even hockey, man. We try to play hockey, street hockey, you know, whatever it was, but we try to do our best, you know. But there was a bunch of like all of us, you know. But what I always did was try to be the best at that. But when I would go home, I would just lock myself in the room and continue drawing. That's my thing. Do
you remember around what grade you started actually like drawing? Mine was second grade.
I think when I got here from Mexico, I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, because I know I went to kindergarten here. I used to watch Batman, the comics, and or even Batman when you know, when the Joker and Batman, it was so funny. They had a show, right? So that the show, it's like back then they like Batman would get punched by Joker and be like bam, and you see the words bam and boom, you know, or slap him or whatever, you know. And that's when I was like, wow. So, you know, I didn't know English at the time, but those little things, it was like a comic strip, you know, just gets stuck in the brain. Boom. Right. So I'm like trying to draw the word boom, you know, exactly how the outline was, and try to draw that. So it was somewhere around there, probably the same time. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know what I was doing, but yeah.
You know what I used to draw first, because my brothers took me to go see this movie. I used to draw sharks for the movie Jaws.
Oh, okay.
Even though I was terrified of that.
Yeah.
Pero siempre dibujando un tiburón, you know, always second grade, bro. Always. And from there, I saw The Exorcist, so I was always trying to draw The Exorcist, you know, the demon-possessed girl.
Yo, you like the dark stuff.
Yeah, I did, bro. That's like, dark. Because, you know what? That's what I used to, lo que me estaban enseñando, that's what they were showing me. So I was always like, okay, you know what? Let me draw The Exorcist. Bruce Lee, I was another big fan of Bruce Lee.
Yes, Bruce Lee's hard.
And, you know, back then, everybody's un karateka, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, see.
You know, even though he was kung fu or whatever, but it was karate. And let me tell you something, at least for me, growing up, bro, in a Mexican family, we thought that anybody that looked Asian knew kung fu or karate. You know, I don't know why we thought that. But
I was racist, Tony.
Yeah. You know,
it's funny.
No, it's true though. But like, I remember I used to ask my friend, "Hey, what are you? What do you mean? Are you from Hong Kong?" No, I'm from Korea.
Yeah.
Do you know kung fu? I don't know why, as a kid, we all thought that they all, you know, knew it. So
I think it's all of us in Los Hispanos.
Yeah.
I think we all thought the same thing.
Yeah. It's kind of like everybody thinking, like all my black friends used to think that all Mexicans play soccer.
Yeah. Yes.
And we don't.
Yes, we do not.
You know, I mean, so like, honestly, I never played soccer, so I don't know if I would have liked it or not. Only time I would watch it is when my dad would watch the World Cup.
Yeah. My dad's, my family, all my family's like soccer fans. I like boxing, or
same here.
Basketball, or you know, something else, you know. But soccer, I don't get it. Porque the guy, like I was telling my dad last time, he was watching the game. He's like, I'm like, wow. He just moved one foot, kicked the ball to the other foot, and kicked it back to his own foot. And that guy made it like he did plays by play, like
he gave a whole paragraph.
Yes. I'm like, damn, and all he did was just that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not talk smack about soccer people, you know, but I don't get it.
But it's
sometimes.
true.
Yeah,
it's true. Like I'm trying. It's kind of like when people say I don't get football, and I try to explain it. siempre se andan agarrando las nalgas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they understand. But for me, soccer, you hear the guy, yeah, there's no goal yet because they almost made it.
Oh, yeah.
The
guy with the voice made it interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, we watched 2 hours of guys going back and forth, and it was 0-0. Okay, look, I watch the World Cup, but I try to understand it. So, but like hockey, I think I could kind of watch porque se dan madrazos, bro.
Oh yeah. And it's weird how they just let them.
I know, bro.
Yo, they do
They'll
get
just
out.
be bam, bam,
It looks like, pobrecito, ya quítaselo, But they don't care sometimes.
But boxing is the shiznits.
Oh, yeah.
I love boxing, bro. I love seeing a motherfucker get knocked out.
So. One-on-one.
One-on-one.
That's what I like to. I'm like, damn, let's see. That fool's talking smack. The other fool's talking smack. Let's see what happens when it's one-on-one.
Yeah, you know what? It is not like that anymore because today people say, fuck one-on-one. Let's take it to the internet.
Get them, Warriors.
Yeah, exactly. So now, Carnalismo clothing. First, I want to ask you, was your clothing brand always named Carnalismo, or did you ever have a different name?
No, it was actually when I started the Carnalismo thing. I was actually thinking of another name. I was gonna do Hijos del Sol because I wanted something that brought like all of us, So I'm like El Sol and everybody under the sun type of thing. And it kind of, the designs didn't go well with what I was doing and the way I was looking at the branding part. I was like, it's not going the way I thought it would. So, and also when I was, when you start doing the legal stuff, the registration or, figuring out the names,
yes.
It belongs to someone else,
Hijos del Sol, so it would be in English, Sons of the Sun.
Sons of the Sun, yeah. So it already belonged to someone else. Después I was like, nah, I switched it up. And then we came up with Carnalismo Inc.
Okay.
INK. And I was like, no, because it keeps us a little bit into
a box
with the tattoos, and plus I don't tattoo, so right. that was the thing. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep the whole name because it means something. It's a very powerful message. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and in clothing, well, of course, that's what we're trying to be, in the gaming.
Yeah.
So that's how we kept the Carnalismo in,
okay.
But when we were starting everything, it did not happen just like that. You know what I mean? It took a couple of years.
Okay.
So that's why first the designs were my main priority, and I knew where I was going with them, but the name had to stick with the people.
Right.
And where the culture was, and also the logo had to go with my designs and where it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So, okay, so to make a long story, a little bit shorter, I had the designs, I had the plan, I had the vision, I knew where it's going and where it's gonna go. I just needed that special touch. So my wife and I, we would like always draw. That's our thing. We hang out, we kick it, whatever, and we just draw. That's our, cuando descansas.
Yeah.
That's our thing. That's the way we mellow out, We don't watch, sometimes we do watch movies, but we're always drawing together, or figuring things out, because we never leave the artistic way of life, So when we sat down, it was like, I think 2 a.m, and the next day I didn't have to go to work. And we just talked over it and over and over it. And until it made sense, I'm like, you know what? Carnalismo. For the people, for our people, to represent something, a word that the internet uses as negativity. Let's flip that shit, turn it upside down, make it positive. Let's empower the people.
Right.
Carnalismo.
How long has that been in existence?
What do you
your company?
Ours? Off and on, like 5 years.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because I started one design in 2016. It was just the name. Okay. I was just messing with it. You know how you first have to throw something out there?
Right. To test the market.
Yes, that's what we were doing. So I was like, let me see how many other people would like this. So when we did that, I was like, okay, it's catching up. It's getting there.
Right.
Then you got to throw in the second design. It has to make sense with the first design. So we throw that in. I'm like, okay, people are getting it. It's getting there. It's getting there. So you know what? I let loose all my designs. I was like, you know what? Let's throw these in. and let's see which one sells. So out of all of those, the ones that I have currently, those are the ones that are selling the most. But I stopped for a little bit because I had a daughter. Well, we had a daughter together, and I just wanted to have some time. You know,
right.
I actually wanted just to be there for the baby. You know,
of course,
take some time. I never had that. You know, most parents they don't got that luxury. You know, especially the way we're raised. But I actually wanted to be there. You know?
Now, these designs that I see, are these drawings of yours, or are these just designs you put together? Like, let's talk a little bit about the design.
Okay, so the way I break it down is it's not. It's very complicated, Tony. Well, in my head, it's very complicated.
Okay, try me.
Okay, let's do this shit. Let's get it. Okay, so for example, let's say the logo, right? The first one, the Carnalismo, the circle. Those are all. I wanted it to make modern, but at the same time, como los tiempos de antes de nuestros ancestros, ¿verdad?
Right.
So that's why you put like a little. I'm just gonna say Aztec guy in there, right? It has more meaning than that, but I'm just gonna make it simple. And then I'm like, let's see if that goes together with this new generation, you know? Because if I could have put Old English, I could have put something else. What was it going to be related to if I put Carnalismo in Old English? Gangster, hood.
Right.
It's going to stay in one genre, right? One style. And then the rest are not going to like it because it's going to be affiliated to a certain type.
Right.
You know? So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to make it my way, aunque me dure buen tiempo, to create this, you know? And I was young at the time, so, you know, younger than what I am now. But that's how our first logo, circle logo design, okay? Our second one, I think it was El Azteca, okay? That one is interesting because my wife and I, we compete.
Okay.
We compete like who could draw him better. Who got this shit, you know?
So she can actually draw.
She can draw. She gets down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we compete.
Maybe I should be interviewing her.
Hey, baby, whenever you want to jump on. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the same one? Yeah,
it's the same one, yeah. She could jump on whenever she wants and explains it. But we compete. We a ver quién le sale mejor. A ella le salió better in a sketch, like black and white, than mine's. But the hard part, like I always tell her, or I tell everybody, how do you make it pop? How do you make that stand out from the rest of these other people?
Yeah. How is it going to be different?
Yes. How is it going to be yours? How is it going to be unique? So that's what took more time, you know? So she did the design. She's like, okay, now it's your turn. Make that shit pop. I'm like, all right, throw it here, you know? Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. It's not as easy or as fast as I'm saying it is.
Right, of course.
But it does take some time. And what I love about my family is that they give me my space. When I'm in my zone, they don't bother me, you know? They leave me alone. I'm concentrating. It's like how music, you know?
Of course.
You just want to be lost in the art, you know, for a good minute. And then once you got it, you're like, finally, finished. Here's the final product, you know? And then from El Azteca, we moved on to, I think it was God of the Arts. So God of the Arts represents the God that showers my creativity and my inspiration and how I feel. Like we're all giving him, well, my version of saying here, me entrego, you know, my heart to you and my skills to you. Empower us, empower the people.
In case you haven't done this, maybe let me just shoot a little something. Do you guys have a website or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. So as of right now, it's pretty much just Instagram?
Yeah,
Okay, Instagram. I know your Instagram is up on the screen and it'll be up on the description if people want to get a hold of you or people want to follow you. Okay, but because the way you're explaining it to me, to be honest with you, if I went on a website and I saw, let's just say 20 designs, you know, and you had the Azteca, what you said, and you had the title for each shirt. And if I click on it and you gave me a description,
yeah, I'm
going to be honest with you, that description would make me want to buy it.
Oh, nice.
The way you're explaining it right now to me, well, like the way you said, you know, the God of
arts.
Yes, God of Arts.
Yes.
You know, I would want to say, okay, the God of Arts, what does that mean? I would click on it and then you start give a little, maybe a paragraph description. That right there would make me want to wear that shirt proud.
Yeah, because the majority of us that like we go back with our traditions and stuff like back in the times, artistically, nosotros, like, not say we pray, but we like show love to that God. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's like, here, this is what you gave me. This is who I belong to. You know, it could be the God of war, but I'm not that dude. You know,
Right.
I'm this dude. And
Right.
also, the following design after that, I think it was, which one was I think the Virgencita one.
Okay.
The Virgen, and that one was that one took us a while because I put the Virgin Mary in the middle. Boom. So I was like contemplating. I'm like, I'm going back all the way back to our ancestors to a certain time period, not all the way back, you know, but to a certain time period and pushing it forward. So what happened in our race? What happened in our culture? Right? We got invaded, right?
Right.
That's why our certain skin tones or the
Right.
way we speak, el español y todo, ¿verdad? Entonces, all right then. I put her in because that has a lot to do, that symbolism of La Virgencita has a lot to do with our culture and still to this day.
Yes.
You know? So at the same time when I put her in, I still needed to add a little bit of our back in the time culture, you know, back in the days, las cosas that in Mexico City, they still, you know, to this day, slowly find, you know. So I started putting them together around her, and then in the middle, I started putting a little bit more of the futuristic things, like the timetables, you know, the plus, the minus, the little simple things. Like our ancestors were so smart that the circle meant 1, 2 dots meant 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then 3 dots meant 3. You know what I mean? So that's what I put inside as well too, you know. But in the middle, once you concentrate in it, that's when I started opening a little lane. That's when I was like telling myself, okay, let's see where this one goes. If people like it, entonces that opens up a little chapter into the, let's say our style of Spaniard or whatever, the Mexican now.
Right.
Mexican, you know. So that opened that lane for us. Okay. From there, I was telling my wife, I was like, babe, you know, when I was growing up and I used to draw when we were kids, because my dad had a black and white TV and was only one television, and I would be in the living room.
Yes.
And, you know, the boss is the dad, you know, because they're the guy that pays everything, you know. Of
course.
I would just sit there and then I would see this guy, this stupid guy, you know, bailando, you know what I mean? Just doing crazy shit.
I think I know who that is.
Had my dad laughing, had my mom like, oh my God, bringing happiness to our whole family. And I didn't get it. It was in black and white, you know? And plus, you're being raised here, you know? And I was like, who's that? And I told my wife, I was like, remember Cantinflas?
Yeah.
And I had to hit him with that Cantinflas, you know?
That was a dope one, bro. I sported that one here.
Oh, dude. Go back to the boss lady. She created it, my wife.
No shit.
She got down on it.
Maybe I should be interviewing her.
on the next episode,
Let me tell you something about Cantinflas, bro. I think he was probably the inventor of breakdancing. He did a lot of shit on the floor. Okay?
He's very interesting.
He's over here wearing black pants that resemble some Dickies, and he was sagging them.
Yeah.
He wore the white T-shirts and his hat tilted to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice little
style.
mustache también.
Yeah, he had style. Yeah, he had so much style.
Yeah, a lot of people just, no. You know, but yeah, he brought a lot of style to the TV. He was just a natural comedian, bro.
Yes.
Of course. There are a lot of Mexican comedians that I just don't think ever really got the recognition outside of Mexico. But since you brought up Cantinflas, did you ever watch his movie?
Yes.
Now, before you give me your opinion on it, okay? My dad loved it, pero eso es lo que me dijo. No me gustó porque agarraron uno de España. And one thing, I always said the same thing. I was like, you know what? Mexico doesn't lack talent. Why do they keep getting non-Mexicans to play Mexican roles?
They get them because, well, my way, or the way I see it is, they need the movie to pop or something to make them feel like, oh, es una persona de lujo. You know?
I get it. I understand. But let me say this. I thought the guy, at least in my opinion, I may be wrong, thought the guy did a great job, though.
He was. Oh, that's the reason why that's the reason why I'm like, you know what? I gotta make them happen.
Yes.
You know, I gotta make them push. I gotta push. I mean, this design, I gotta push it because when they don't let someone die after so many years,
Right.
La India Maria, is there a new one? Of course not.
No.
Is there another Chespirito or anything, you know, happening? Capulina or, you know what I mean? All these other great, you know, beautiful comedians that
Yeah.
we have in our culture. There is none.
And you know what it was? They didn't need to cuss to be funny.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
They didn't need to cuss. I mean, and there's even some, you know, English actors. Like, let's just take, my dad also introduced me to a guy like Bob Hope when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was so funny. He didn't need to cuss. A lot of these guys didn't need. Today, everybody thinks you need to say the F word to make people laugh, you know, or your mama or whatever, or F you or whatever. It's not necessarily the case, bro.
No,
And
of course not.
these guys were legends in Mexico. So I'm glad that you put him on a shirt, because when I wore that shit, I was like, whoever wears this better know who that is.
Yes, that
You know
was
what I'm
my
saying?
whole thing. And you know who wears them the most are the comedians, the comedic people. Like you know, like even Concrete, also Comedy, Pinche Peter. I also like, you know, show lots of love to comedians because I feel like we should have one of those now in our time. You know,
Right.
a comedian like that.
You know, let me give you an idea. In case you guys, well, let me ask you this. How many designs do you think are out right now or you guys have released?
I think we have like 6.
Okay, six
Or
designs.
yeah.
And obviously more to come. Obviously.
Of course, yeah. We're working on the new ones.
Have you guys dropped un luchador?
Oh, not yet.
You got to do one, please. I don't care if it's Mil Máscaras, Blue Demon, Huracán Ramirez, you know, Santo, whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was at Olvera Street not too long ago, and he still got, you know, the wrestling
Oh,
mask.
yes,
You know,
they
the kind
do.
we used to go to TJ to go buy. You know,
Yeah.
I and my old ass wanted to buy one, bro.
Yo,
okay.
You should have done it.
It's part of our culture, bro.
Yes,
you know
it
what I'm
is,
saying?
Yes, and luchador stuff never ever gets out of moda.
No,
I noticed that
you're
because
right.
I have a friend. All he does is sell like luchador stuff, shirts, máscaras, personalized toys. They're so expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
little good quality stuff, and he says it never goes out of style.
No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't. You know, as a matter of fact, let me give a shout out to one of my guests that I had here the other day, Jay Bliss. He brought me James Brown. He said he bought it in Pennsylvania and me lo trajo.
Oh, wow.
So I love James Brown music, so I put James Brown right there. Let me
There you go.
move
Make
the
'em
wizard out
dance.
the way for right now. Put James Brown right there.
Make 'em dance.
But yeah, man, you know what? Okay, so now 2021, what can people expect from Carnalismo Clothing? Are you guys dropping any new design soon? What can people expect from you guys?
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is bring out the new ones, but these are gonna be very personal to us. I'm gonna say, well, can I explain a little bit
Sure.
about the new ones? Okay, so my new ones, registered and trademarked already, are going to be representing our street vendors, our culture, our people. You know, like we see them every day. Like for example, one of the ones that I have already is a lady, is a corn lady. I knew her since I was a kid. She's still selling elotes to this day. She knows my mom. She knows my wife's sister. She knows the family. She knows my kids now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so interesting that so many years later that they're still here and they're still, you know, bringing our kids happiness with something so simple like an elote, you know?
Yeah.
But they get no recognition. They get no love. Or like what's going on social media, they get no respect.
Right.
At all. And that's very disrespectful, you know, because our people, they're not there to cause no problems, no damage, none of this bullshit that's happening.
Right.
All they're there is just to put food on their table and keep pushing forward.
Keep pushing forward. You know, it's funny that you say you've known this corn lady for that many years. I want to say maybe about 10 years ago. Ever since I was a kid and I would go to TJ with my mom and my dad, you know, in la camioneta, you know?
Yeah.
We used to stop at this Catholic church in TJ. As soon as we did, you know, all of our ritual traditions, you know, because every time we got to TJ, my mom had to go to church.
Yes.
Cool, you know, and us as kids, we don't want to sit, stand, kneel, you know,
Yeah.
for an hour, you know, because we don't know what's going on, you know. So, but every time we used to get out, there used to be a guy at the corner, and he used to sell tacos de vapor, you know, And man, they were so damn. My stomach was growling because I wanted to eat tacos de vapor. They're made in steam.
Okay.
You know, and they almost look like if I can kind of just give a quick description, it's almost como si agarras la tortilla and you kind of dip it in mole, even though it doesn't look like, if it doesn't taste like that, color? But it's a different color, and they got like beef in it. Like,
this is the TJ style, right?
TJ style, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Tacos de vapor. And they would put like, como se dice, like verdura en vinagre, like inside. So we used to always eat that. So about 10 years ago, now keep in mind, I was in elementary, and I would always see this damn dude there, you know. About 10 years ago, I went to TJ, and, you know, my mom's no longer here, so I went to the church just to see where my mom used to go.
Yeah.
And I walk in, you know, and I sit where I sat, walk out, and I see the same damn dude right there at the corner, bro. Ya viejito. Like, wow. And I was like, what the hell? And I knew he wasn't going to remember me.
Yeah, of course.
But I just still went up to him and I said, hey, man, I got to talk to you for a second, you know. Yeah. And, you know, le hablé en español. But it was good to see childhood memories. Yeah. And the dude is still hustling right at the same corner, bro.
Hey, yo, props to him. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
shoot, I'd have put him on the show.
Different. Yeah, it makes you feel different. Makes you feel alive when you start to see your own people still there.
It's still there, hustling and working, bro. Hustling and working. So you guys got these new designs coming out, 2021, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me encourage you, man. Start a website. I know you guys are already working on it, but at least, you know, I know your team's probably small.
Yeah.
Okay. So people have to understand that. But if they want to buy your stuff, contact you on Instagram. Okay. And what is it? Just Carnalismo?
Yeah. Carnalismo.clothing.
Okay.
On Instagram. Just
on Instagram. It's up there right now, and it would be on the description as well. Other than that, man, we come to the conclusion of our interview. Anything that I didn't ask you, anything you want to promote, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say how cool I am, you know.
Okay.
I'm messing around. Nah, just nothing. I mean, I just want to say that we appreciate everybody buying their stuff. Everybody showing his love. Everybody that, you know, continues to, you know, hit us up, represent. Everybody that's still there. You know what I mean? I want to all the podcaster community shows us tons of love. Everybody that buys our stuff, reps it. You know what I mean? Everybody all the way down to Northern Cali, to the Bay and back. And even Florida, we've done all the way up to Florida, Oregon, Vegas. I have people that want my own cell phone number just to order and call me when they wanted like personalized stuff too. You know, just for them, and they don't mind paying that extra money, you know.
Right.
So, everybody that shows us love, you know.
Now let me ask you this: do you guys do any? Because you know, one thing that I see that a lot of people do, a lot of pop-ups. You know, do you guys do any of that stuff?
Yeah, we do. We actually just stopped like a little bit because now my daughter, she's gonna go to kindergarten, and you know, family is always very important because you don't want that little child to feel like neglected all the time, or you know, you don't care because you're too busy trying to be like a little diva, you know, trying to sell, you know, your merch or be cool, you know.
Right.
But like I tell my kids, I'm not trying to be cool. I'm just trying to let you know that in life, if you follow your fucking dreams, there's more to life than just working hard. If you follow your dreams, you don't know what door it's gonna open or where it'll take you, you know.
Right.
That's why we're here so far. But we do a lot of pop-ups. We used to do a lot of pop-ups. Like we would not stop every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I slowed it down just a little bit, just to give that time for my daughter, you know, to like feel a little bit more comfortable while she gets ready to go to kindergarten and stuff like that. But after that, boom, baby, we're back.
That'll work. That'll work. Any shout out you want to give?
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, everybody that shows us lots of love. You know, I don't want to say everybody name by name, because
you forget people.
Not just forget people. If we do forget someone, I don't want them to get hurt. You know what I mean? Because it
happens.
It happens, yes. And I know people even on the show shows us love. You know, like yourself. But they know who they are. Everybody that shows us love, and just check everybody out on Instagram, because like always, Carnalismo is not even about me. It's about the people. That's why it's always someone that's repping Carnalismo. And it's not to get the publicity or look, I got this person. No, it's that person that is doing something for themselves and is doing something to help, our culture push forward, and they represent it nicely.
Awesome. Other than that, man, thank you. And I wish you, your family, and Carnalismo Clothing the best.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So let me know when something drops and we'll promote it here as well.
Oh, sounds real cool.
So awesome. Okay, everybody. Once again, Kiki Smooth just walked in the motherfucking building. Compton's in the house. Let me give a big shout out once again to Marcos from Carnalismo Clothing, to him and his wife. Make sure you guys continue to support them. Make sure you guys continue to follow them for new designs. And I'm encouraging them, do the website, and under each t-shirt, not only add the name, but add a description of what that shirt means. So that way, when we sport it, we know exactly what we're wearing, and it means something to us. So other than that, once again, 10 minutes, we're out of here. 10 minutes, come right back.
Yo, this is how I see it. Tony A. Chilling at the Rhodium with my homeboy Steve. Be on the lookout for our new 12-inch. The shit is dope. Yo, I like to say what's up to my homeboy Dre, my homeboy Prince of Jazz, and the girls with the big ol' ass. So Trip, I'm about to bust one more time to let y'all niggas know just what's on my mind.
In the morning, police at my door. Fresh Adidas squeak across my bathroom floor. Out my back window, I make my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my old school tape. Mad with no music, but happy cause free. And the street to a player is the place to be. Got a knot in my pocket weighing at least a grand.
Get you, Dre.
Just do 1 2 1 2. Right about now, Easy E and Dr. Dre's in the motherfucking house.
Times are getting crazy, it's really hard to choose it. The Rhodium's a spot to get funky, fresh music. Easy motherfucking E and my homeboy Dr. Dre. MC Ren is in effect, and you know we don't play. The Rhodium is hitting, but you know you can't leave until you get a deaf ass tape from Steve. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape.
Yeah, man, I came all the way down to the Rhodium spot, man, to pick up one of the NWA tapes, man. And I talked to homeboy Steve down there, man, and he said I'm fresh out of tapes, man. How the fuck you fresh out of tapes, man? He said cause they selling like hotcakes and shit, man.
Got my man going down.
Hey mom, what's for dinner?
Hey Tony, drop that.
What bass?
I bet.
My name is the Croft, the C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D, the poet high C. Tony A, the wizard, just as cool as a visit. Thinking out his tongue, stabbing pussy like a lizard. Ooh, so sorry, homie, I didn't mean to say that. Steve is in the house, come on, won't you play that funky dope beat? You know you gotta throw me some Stanless ass Croft coming straight from the Rhodium.
You are now about to witness
Tony A.
Get funky. Tell them where you from.
You don't think I'm living, well fuck you.
Coolin' on a Saturday night in LA. Yo, feeling kinda fancy. Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. What the hell are you looking for? Can a young man make money anymore? Wear my jewels and like freaking on the floor? Or is it my job to make sure I'm poor? Disruption's disorderable, nourish not justify. Those that live at the FBI, look at mama's baby.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio episode 181. And I want to thank everybody on the live chat. Those of you that are talking shit, those of you that are not talking shit, you guys are still watching. Everybody who's liked, comment, subscribe, disliked, it doesn't matter. You guys are still here. So other than that, without further ado, please allow me to introduce this dope ass artist. It's the second time here. We got a lot to talk about. He's got a lot of history from Compton, California. Kiki Smooth.
Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Did you like that intro?
Yeah, I love that shit.
I practiced that when I got out of the shower.
Man. You really, you nailed that, doggy.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to share something with you really quick. Okay. You know when the last time you were here?
Yeah.
Okay. What episode was that? Do you know?
No.
Episode 30. Okay. That was 151 episodes ago.
God damn, dog. Congratulations
on
that, bro.
You're making me feel old.
Nah, come on now.
Okay. For people that may not know and are just tuning in and don't know who Kiki Smooth is, and maybe they didn't watch episode 30, let's go ahead and let's just give a quick recap of who Kiki Smooth is. I know a lot of people may know you as a rapper, but you actually have a lot of history that a lot of people may not know. Word. And I want to talk about that because you used to DJ.
Yeah.
You still do spin, but maybe not as much as you rap.
Yeah.
You know, now, fill us in a little bit of how you got started DJing. We'll just give a quick recap.
Man, I'm from Compton, California. You feel me? The DJs are like the top dudes in Compton. From Dre, Yella, Quick. Like the DJs are the DJs. You feel me? They're the ones that created our sound. My whole life I wanted to be them. So started DJing. You feel me? And ended up getting a job at with Big A at Underworld Records.
Okay.
Met Coolio.
About how old were you at that time?
First, I started DJing when I was 14. And my first gig, my mom got it for me. It was a Bautismo and shit.
No shit?
Yeah.
Un Bautismo.
Yeah, un Bautismo. And I mean, I had the little one helicopter and the one siren, the red one. I will never forget that. And, you know, back in the days, just to have a turntable and a mixer
meant the world.
Right.
It meant the world.
And then like for months, I only had that one turntable and that one mixer. Yeah, so I got really good at that side.
Right.
Then I bought another turntable and it was just nonstop of, I mean, my brother will tell you like, he used to just hear clicking noises.
Right.
Click, 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 because of.
What kind of mixer was it? A realistic at the time?
No, you know what? At the first ever mixer that I had was the Newmark with the sampler.
Okay.
But it was messed up. I got it on a yard sale, but one of my best friends ended up getting an even older Newmark mixer. It didn't even have a fader. It just had
up and down.
Yeah, and it was the wood one.
Oh shit!
And we found that one with a cluck head, and he gave us a green strobe light.
He said a cluck head.
Yeah, I mean, shit. We traded it for some rock. Here y'all go, for real. No, shout out to my boy DJ Mo too, my brother Nelson.
I haven't heard anybody cluck headed like in years. Right. Like who said strawberry?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's straight. Yeah. Well, we do.
Right.
This breed does, and you know, we started learning how to blend.
So it's safe to say you learned how to blend first before you did.
Definitely.
Okay.
Because the mixer I had, the fader was really hard.
Yes.
Right. So we just decided to start working. I brought one of my turntables that I had, and he had the older version of the 1200 though, the one that had to steal the
right.
And we used that to mix, and we learned. Then the one broke, and we used the tape deck to mix. But we just wanted to mix.
Right. You went with what you had.
Yeah.
Today, you know, and again, people, when I say these things, people think I'm picking on this generation, but this generation doesn't realize how good they have it, bro.
Yeah.
Because
first, the music, they just get it.
Yeah, right.
We had to pitch in to get the record.
And get two of them.
Yeah, we gotta have two.
Yeah.
You feel me? Look, I'm gonna buy one, you buy one.
Right.
That's just how it was. You feel me? And this generation, the only thing is they're a little bit spoiled.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like they love it just in a different way because they're spoiled about the situation.
I think part of it is many of us, and I include us because I'm not trying to pick on this generation, but many of us, we wanted to give our kids the things that we wanted. You know, we didn't want them to struggle.
Yeah.
But it might have fucked them up.
Yeah, no, it did. No, I'm going to be real. It fucked them up because my mom will fuck us up for anything.
Yeah, exactly.
The chancla was just like, what?
Like
what?
a boomerang.
Yeah, and it came back. How? Like, how did the chancla come back? Like, she caught that shit like nothing, put it in her trenza. Like,
Yeah, it bounced off the wall, homie.
Yeah, like, what the hell? Yeah, moms don't know how to do that no more. You feel me? These moms, like, the kids would be like, hit me with, I'll call the cops.
Yeah, I'll call the cops. Well, they're too busy being Instagram models.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, this generation is a little different, but they still making music.
Right.
You feel me? There is some artists
Different
that,
music, though.
I mean, it just depends on what you want to listen to. There is a lot of music out now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It just depends on what you want to listen. You know, if you're stuck listening to all the Littles.
The Littles.
Remember the cartoon, The Littles? Right, The Littles. Well, there's a lot of those right now going on. Right. Yeah, those guys. Yeah. But I respect what they did to the game. On my new Spanish album, I threw flavors in there, but with lyricism, of course, you feel me, and style, you know, is very important. You know, like the textures that I took from them, just to show them, like, and I did it in Spanish.
Right.
You feel me? And just to show them, like, it could be done with class.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They forget about that part.
Right.
You feel me?
Now, all the dues you were paying with the cassette deck, with the turntable, turntable got fucked up, a yard sale mixer, you know, the club kid being involved in everything.
Yeah.
All of that paid off because eventually you began to travel.
Well, yeah. I literally was like, they're going to give me a job at that record store. Okay. I was like, I even told them, y'all don't got to pay me. Let me just get the records.
Right.
Like, y'all don't even got to pay me. I started doing mixtapes. That's how I met BG Knockout.
Right.
That's why I know Knockout for a very long time. And I met my boy Cavi that hooked me up with Little Easy. I was there when they made Little Easy a rapper. I know Little Easy for that long.
Wow.
So I was there when they said, you got to take over your dad's legacy. And I was his first DJ.
Wow.
For being in that record store.
Okay, and then from there you went on to, if I'm correct, Coolio after that?
Yeah, Coolio came. I met his nephew.
Okay.
And I'm chilling, serving chronic on my block, working at that damn record store. Shouts to my boy Big A and Blue Rag. And I would go back and, you know, sell my little sacks, you know, so I could continue getting my records and staying high. And one day my little brother come in with the skateboard. They're calling you at the house. See, we don't have cell phones.
No, we didn't.
So we got to run back to the house. And, you know, they used to be my re-up guy. So I was like, what up, fool? You got some new shit? He's like, no, I need you to come to Texas. I was like, for what? Coolio needs a DJ. I told him
like
about
that.
you. Yeah. Like, for real, Kiki, like, I need you to come right now, Devious. And fuck it. I mean, all right, cool. He says, just one show. And shouts to Fat Box, rest in peace. That was his old DJ. And they got into a situation where my mom taught me, if you're good at it, take over that situation and, you know, become that. And I went, and Coolio loved what I did. I didn't know nothing about the instant replay, bro.
No.
I never been around it, but I've been around an MPC. So we went to sound check, and he picked it up really fast. I followed his lead. On the first song, I had never been that nervous, and I had went to jail and all that, and I was never that nervous.
So you're talking about you picking up the needle like this?
My boy, I had never DJed in front of that many people. It was a fucking fair,
right.
And he's headlining it and shit. You know, like I was like, what the hell's going on with me, bro?
I know.
And I had to like literally grab a beer and down it, calm myself down, and I pressed it, and I started scratching too much. I didn't know what to do, bro. I felt it. So I started scratching, you know. And that fool comes, he's like, that sounded dope, but don't ever do that shit again. Follow my lead. I'll never chance to Coolio. I'll never forget that. Fool kept, hey, nigga, don't you ever do that again. Look, love it. Follow my lead. After the show, he really loved what I ended up doing.
Yeah.
So he was like, here's your pay. And I was like, thank y'all. To me, I thought it was it.
It was over, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I could die.
Right,
I'm good.
Right.
I could go home. Somebody could shoot me. Good for you, bro. I'm going to heaven. But he told me, you want to go to Atlanta with us? I was like, yeah, for sure. He's like, cool, get him a plane ticket. He's like, we're leaving in the morning from here.
Oh, shit, like that?
Yeah.
Like, that's how fast
my life changed. I was destined. It was kismet. It was already written. That was supposed to happen for me.
That's awesome, man.
You feel me?
Awesome.
That's just what it is.
I'm glad you're sharing that because a lot of people may just think Kiki Smooth, maybe just the last few songs that they might have heard from you. But I want to shine light on all the dues that you paid because there are a lot of artists out today that they think paying dues is making videos off their cell phone and posting them up on YouTube.
Yeah. No, I understand that. You know, to me, I just feel like how you told me earlier, blessed. I realized a lot, man. My girl made me realize a lot by telling me, like, you should see what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Feel me? Don't worry about the sides. And I started realizing, like, having Hub City Music, Rich and Ruthless, Yella, behind the first Mexican rapper out of Compton is it's the most incredible blessing in the world, bro. Yeah. I get more nervous of that than the first show I ever DJ. When I'm around Yella, dog, it's crazy because I feel like, you know, he's really touched in with his religious side. And when I talk to him, I feel like I'm almost like talking to a preacher or God himself. In my DJ eyes, he is one of the gods.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So when I'm around him, the fan comes out of me, is what I'm trying to say.
Right, of course.
You feel me? No matter what, I got mixtapes with the dude. We're about to release some shit. But no matter, every time I'm around Yella, the fan comes out of me, bro.
No, it's very true because, for an example, okay, like Lonzo from the World Class Record Crew, the group that he was a part of.
Yeah.
I interviewed him here, and I felt like a kid asking him questions that I wanted to ask him when I was a teenager when I first heard of him.
Yeah.
So I got caught up in like, okay, this is fucking Lonzo right here. You know.
Yeah.
You know, the first, if you will, West Coast hip hop album was created by this man right here. And of course, and then I had Clientele, which was the rapper at the time.
Yeah.
You know, so I've had a lot of Arabian Prince. You know, I've had a lot of people.
That's another one, dog.
Yeah, dude, like, and I'm over here chopping it up, and sometimes, to a certain extent, you almost feel like, wow, I shouldn't even be sitting right here.
Yeah,
you know,
New York has their Cool Hertz and all that. Right. They have to understand that those are our guys.
Those are our guys, yeah.
Feel me? Those are our DJs that started our hip hop. Right. Egyptian Lover, Arabian Prince, DJ Yella, like Dre as a DJ, no matter what.
Right.
They created our style, our sound. You feel me? And to me, like, people don't realize who those dudes are as DJs, what we are missing.
You know, speaking of DJs, okay. I like a lot of DJ talk because back then it didn't matter what kind of turntables, it's what you can afford. And you got dope at it. Okay. And whatever mixer you had, like the mixer was hard. I mean the fader, you know. Today these kids, that's just like butter.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly,
crazy.
bro. I mean to the point where they could flick their fingers on it.
Yeah.
We could never do that shit with us,
hell
bro.
no. You had to take the plate out. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean
they just made it easier for them. You know what I mean?
But back then, here's what made it different for me. Back then, those who, because it costs money to be a DJ, bro.
Yeah.
It costs money to buy 2 turntables, a mixer, and possibly some speakers.
Yeah.
Okay. And in order for you to have a speaker, you got to have an amp.
Yeah.
So, and then you got to buy records.
Yeah.
So it costs money just to have a setup at home.
Yeah.
So I know when you said the siren, one fucking beacon light.
Yeah, because it was expensive than a motherfucker.
Yes. So with that being said, now you got to practice. Yeah. Okay. Now you got to be good.
Yeah.
That's what separated DJs from guys that were trying to be DJ. The only guys that shined were the really good ones. Today, and back then, every DJ had their own style.
Yeah.
Everybody, because there was no biting, bro.
It's because like back then it was like the slam dunking contest. All the big guys were in it.
Yes.
You feel me?
That's a great way to put it.
I'm just sorry, dog. All the big guys ain't in it no more.
Right.
I'm just being real. Who are they looking up to?
Because
you feel me?
Technology has made it where everybody can do it now.
Because to me, the Incredible Scratch Pickles, the X-Men, like those VHS tapes, I used to buy the shit out of them.
Right.
You feel me? I used to be hard into turntablism.
Right.
You feel me? I would do the homework. I would sticker my fucking records up.
Yep.
You feel me? People don't understand what it is to put a real show together with 2 turntables and an instant replay and rocking major shows, dog. We're really doing this shit. You feel me?
Right.
It was really. Yeah, my fingers used to even touch different.
Right.
It was a real different experience. I just feel like today there is some badass motherfuckers.
Yes, there is.
Feel me? There's some. If you're looking up to what hip hop is, even b-boying is better.
Yes.
Feel me?
Breaking has gone up to a whole new level.
It's just the only thing is the MCing part. But the other factors of hip hop are doper than ever. Graffiti's better than ever.
Yeah.
You feel me? The b-boying is now better than ever.
Yes.
Feel me? DJing, like, there's a lot of badass new DJs. These little kids are killing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the new DJs out there. The beat making is incredible right now. Feel me? Like, if you're into hip hop, feel me? You're finding these young cats that could really do some shit nowadays.
Right.
Feel me? Playing instruments on top of shit.
Yeah.
At a young ass age. Feel me? It's just the MCing part. There's so many different styles that people get caught up on what media is bringing out.
Do you like today's rap that we see?
Yeah, I'm not biased. People are like, do you like the Humpty dance?
I like that shit.
Thank you. It's the same shit, my nigga. It's the same thing, big dog. Sorry, big dog. If they're doing the Tootsie Roll or something else, it's like doing the Humpty dance or the RoboCop. Let me catch you doing the Cabbage Patch. It's the same thing, bro. It's Smurf. See, it's the same thing, bro. Every year, there's gonna be someone coming up with that type of music. Why is it okay for Tupac's mentor to put on a fake nose,
right,
and a costume, and go on stage?
That shit is fly.
All right, it is fly to you, right? It's the same thing, dog. It's just, I know some of these dudes have been dressing a little feminine, a little woman style.
A little bit?
A little, I mean, you know, all right, some of them going straight out. You feel me? I saw this one picture where it said, like, our generation and Nas, and then they put little Nas X up. I just don't feel like he should have named himself Nas.
Right.
Did you see he could have named himself.
Somebody shot me his latest video. I don't know if you saw it. He's like straight booty hole naked.
Yeah, I mean, it's because you got to understand, dog, America's going to sell you this.
Right.
Feel me? Right. America's going to allow this now. You know what I mean? Because they fucked up from hiding it so long. But all our top motherfuckers, they some gay ass people. There's nothing wrong with them being gay. That's their choice.
No, I get it.
You feel me? That's their problem. But from us hiding it so long, now it's we got it. Right. I'm sorry, my bad. Feel me? So they're showing it and they're putting it out there, dog. It's your choice to feed into it or not.
Right.
You feel me? Like I literally had to like learn what's going on right now to be able to drop an album right now. You know what I'm trying to tell you? How is Busta Rhymes part of the Leaders of the New School?
Right.
And people still know him.
Yeah.
Because he stayed with time. You have to follow time. You have to follow music, bro. Mm-hmm. Feel me? No matter what, it's going to have a hi-hat, a drum, and a clap.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And that's what I follow. Feel me? I follow the great producers. I follow what I can create my style of music. Like, I just saw this thing with T-Pain. It made me laugh because
which one was it? Was it
where he was like, "I'm tired. We already have a little, and we already have this." And he's right.
He's right.
That's why I did this album. I took those elements and created a new element.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I added the Spanish shit.
We're gonna talk about that later on. But, hold on. Let's stay right here.
Word.
Okay. When you said. You just brought back a lot of memories. Like I see a lot of pictures. For an example, when people speak and they say certain.
Yeah, you got the brick phone.
Yeah, go. Yeah. When you said kick, 808, hi hat, and a clap. Okay. You know what went through my mind? And my beat goes boom, 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 boom.
Come on, dog.
That's all that was.
Yeah, that's it.
And it was a fucking hit.
Yeah. Even Supersonic, you really hear a lot on those drums. You feel me?
Yeah, or remember, my boss is on Broadway.
Get him up. Oh man, I used to have doubles of that, dog.
That shit was hard, bro.
People don't understand, like it's just that, dog. You know, and if you could get over that, and you'll find some dope shit out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I love a lot of the artists that are out right now, dog. I fucks with a lot of them. I'll listen to it, you know. I feel like some of it is overlooked because there is a lot of trash.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I was that guy that would go to a record store for like 3 hours.
Same here.
I'll be up.
It was like a museum to us.
Yeah, I'll be up and down Melrose.
Yeah,
for real. I would be up and down Melrose.
Walk in and out of that store about 5 or 6 times, bro.
I would be up in there, dog, because that's just what I would go anywhere. Anywhere I find out there was vinyl, I'm traveling to that place.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
right.
I do that even on YouTube. I go through shit. Cumbias, everything. I'm just researching music. I think YouTube is great for me, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know what I mean?
Well, because
Google saved my life, dog. Like a song I like, I just
yes.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Now, back then when we were DJs, many times if we get a new single, we cover that motherfucker up.
Oh, you did that too. You
of course, bro. Yeah. Because we didn't want motherfuckers to buy their shit.
Yeah, Sly Boogie, a Kanga, those dudes, they would give me records and shit. I would cover that shit up. The white labels. I learned that from, shout out to my brother DJ 2i from Japan, dog. I learned that shit with them, Vato.
Yeah, bro. That's what you would do because you didn't want, who is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially like, you know, I was doing all the like Southgate backyard parties and all that, you know, like the raves and all that, but I would play hip hop and a lot of fools would be like, how'd you get that vinyl? But I was working at the store.
Right.
So I was getting shit mailed in, but before I worked at the store, boy, it was so hard to get vinyl. Like, pop up, be the first one there. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, it came in last night and they took, oh no, no. Right. You had to start creating a relationship with these owners.
Yeah.
People don't know.
True, very true. But now, this is one thing that I believe is missing from rap today. And I chop it up with Mr. D, the artist that I'm working with, and his manager, that there is no more anticipation. Let me explain that. You just said it right now. You would get there early in the morning and they'll be sold out. Somebody bought it last. Now you have to wait. Mm-hmm. He may even tell you, try it next Monday.
Yeah.
So now the anticipation is killing you to have 2 Planet Rocks.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have that anymore.
Nah. It's because everybody, today's life is about access. That's just plain and simple, though. Feel me? Everybody wants access to everything.
Yeah.
And the more access you have, the more powerful you feel. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very true.
But it's true, bro. That's what people want. They want to be a part of you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Look, when I was producing his because we did 2 singles. And we just took one verse, and we made a video. We just switched it up in the middle. So we gave people 2 different songs in one video.
That's right.
And what happened was, I told them like this, we're not going to post up any pictures, no behind the scenes of the video shoot, no album covers, no nothing. And believe me, my DM was fucking blowing up. Give us a snippet. Give us something. Yeah. And I told him, look, we're building up anticipation.
Yeah.
Okay. And the video did very, very well. Right now, we're about to have our first meet and greet, hopefully within about 2 weeks. And the anticipation is building for that. What are you guys going to be selling? Just show up.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know,
that's fine.
21. He just turned 21. You know, and I want to help him to be successful.
Yeah, no, I heard some of his stuff, dog. The little dude is dope, man.
You got to hear more of his stuff, and eventually I'll
play what you put out there, I pay attention.
Yeah.
I pay attention to everything, dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, who these little niggas coming up? What the fuck? You gotta understand, man. People forget, dog. This is a competitive sport.
Right.
You feel me?
Independently, right now.
And besides that, I'm talking about MCing.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not talking about putting words together. I'm talking about MCing. You know what I mean? I'm talking about real rap. You know what I'm saying? Like people that can rap again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the part that I don't get. Like when you hear the first Quick shit, dog, Quick was busting.
Right.
Feel me? Cube, all of them, they were busting, dog. All the music that I consider rap is just even from Game to Kendrick. Like my city's just too stacked with rappers. Feel me? Like if you could say, I think we have more platinum plaques than any city. Feel me?
Right.
Because who we are as Compton.
Right.
You know what I mean? As just Compton alone, from second to none, from Compton's most wanted, like you gotta understand who the fuck our city is. So when I hear these new rappers, I gotta check them out. And the little homie got some style, dog. I hear that. And I see what y'all doing with them, dog. And that's dope. That's what you gotta understand. A lot of these cats don't have a Tony A. Period.
Yeah.
You know what it is to make a real song. Feel me? I'm sorry, bro. You've been around the right ones.
Yeah,
You feel me? When it was the right time. That was meant for you. That was your kismet. That's what it was. It was gonna happen. Yeah. You was the only Latino rolling with these dudes. You gotta understand who the hell you are to be putting your name on something and expect it not to be great.
Sometimes I have to remind myself.
Yeah, I just had to tell you right now, you, dude, you know who you are.
Thank you, man.
You feel me? And you picked the right MC for you. You feel me? I feel that, and he's a young cat. I know it could be even more. It's gonna become something even bigger. You feel me? But a lot of people don't have a Tony A or a DJ Yella. You feel me? I'm just sorry. Some dudes don't have that. I went and met Yella trying to get his autograph.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dog. That shit wasn't oh, check it out. I want to introduce you to a rapper from Compton. Nah, my dog. That's why I said that was supposed to happen for me. Man, shout out to the homie Chopper. We went all the way to Oxnard to supposedly get his autograph, and the homie was like, man, you should make that for your DJ, dog. Homie ain't doing nothing. You should just holler at him. And we're waiting in line. We're the last ones there, too. We get to the closer, and the homie Marvin Kidd was right there. And that I know him.
Right.
I was like, and he's with Yella? Oh, yeah. I known him since I was a baby. I was like, all right, this is going to work. The homie said, good luck, and he took off. And I got there. I was going to get his autograph, and I just told him that I'm something like you, big dog. I have the strength of street knowledge. I have that same attitude. And I was like, he knows. And he was like, I'm a real kid. My mom used to sell coke back in the days. So he was like, yeah, he one of us. So I played this. He's the one that said, you got something we could hear? I was yeah. So they played this song called One Call. And 2 weeks later, I got that one call.
No shit.
Hey, that whole week, that first week, I was like, man, fuck them fools. I ain't gonna call, man. Punk ass niggas don't know what real music sound like. These fools, cuz. They gonna overlook this shit because I'm Mexican. I swear to you, that shit was running through my head, dog. You gotta understand, I've been rolling with the big dogs. I'm like, man, man, give a Mexican a chance, goddammit. You feel me?
And you're absolutely right.
I'm just being real, and I couldn't believe it when it was young. I swear to you. What? Yeah, dog, we're gonna go to Oxnard with 5150 and we're gonna do this shit. It's set.
No shit.
You sure? Yeah, we're gonna pick you up. What the fuck? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, instead of doing one CD, we ended up doing 3.
Shit came to pass.
Yeah. He started bringing in people.
Yeah.
And he connected me back with Easy. And he introduced me to Curtis Young, Dr. Dre's son. We all did a song called Drive By. And that was the first time I got to write for Eric. It was just incredible. Yella was like, let Kiki do it. No, my bad. We decided to do the song, and I went back to the hotel because we was out in Oxnard. And he called me to the room and told me, you're going to write Eric's verse. So have it ready by tomorrow. Man, I went to work, bro. And my homie that produced the beat called me. He was like, you got to rewrite your verse. Eric destroyed you.
No shit.
He's not knowing that I wrote that shit. And I was like, it's cool, my dog. I destroyed myself.
Okay. Really quick, I'm going to say something before we go to break, okay? When I said this, it caused a lot of controversy because one of my boys whom I love, the Hood Santa, I'm going to say his name, Tito, so if you're listening, I want you to come back, okay?
Shout outs to T-Nut.
Yes.
That's my brother.
Yeah. So I said this, and of course he loves Long Beach. He loves the city. I get it. Same way I love my neighborhood, same way you love your neighborhood, okay? I said this, and now, I don't say this because I claim or I'm from Compton, even though when my family came from Mexico, I lived in Compton till I was 9 years old. But I lived here over 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I'm raised. So I said this on an episode. In my opinion, on the West Coast, the best DJs, the best producers, the best rappers, all came from Compton.
Yeah. There's no argument.
Okay. Well, he argued with me.
Of course, he's from Long Beach, next door.
He's from Long Beach.
But there's no comparison. Yes, they have dope DJs.
Right.
I mean, there is, but then you want to go in deeper. Ronnie Ojo and Cooley, like, come on, my DJ. Like, there's some real DJs from Compton, man.
Right.
I'll go in. I will go call Tina and we can go sit there.
Tito, if you're there, give me a call, bro.
Brother. I'll go in. I know the history of Compton, and I'll tell you this: there is no more harder DJs in Compton. I mean, of course, LA does.
Right.
You feel me? But Compton, we back up our own.
Yeah, Compton as a whole is just so much. You know what somebody ought to do? Honestly, look up how many artists came out of Compton and have gone gold and platinum.
Too many.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
too many.
But okay, check this out. We're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're gonna come right back and I'm gonna start drinking.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, everybody, make sure you call somebody, text somebody, slap shit out of somebody, let them know that Kiki Smooth from Compton is a motherfucking building. We'll be back.
Shout out to everybody on the live feed, man.
Tony A, chillin' at the Rhodium with my homeboy Steve. Be on the lookout for our new 12-inch, the shit is dope. Yo, I like to say what's up to my homeboy Dre, my homeboy Prince of Jazz, and the girls with the big ol' ass. So Trip, I'm about to bust one more time to let y'all niggas know just what's on my mind.
In the morning, police at my door. Fresh to be this week across my bathroom floor. Out my back window, I make my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my old school tape. Mad with no music, but happy cause free. And the street to a player is the place to be. Got a knot in my pocket weighing at least a gram.
Get it, Dre.
Just do 1 2 1 2. Right about now, Easy E and Dr. Dre's in the motherfucking house.
Times are getting crazy, it's really hard to choose it. The Rhodium's a spot to get funky, fresh music. Easy motherfucking E and my homeboy Dr. Dre. MC Ren is in effect, and you know we don't play. The Rhodium is hitting, but you know you can't leave until you get a deaf ass tape from Steve. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape.
Yeah, man, I came all the way down to the Rhodium swap meet, man, to pick up one of them NWA tapes, man. And I talked to homeboy Steve down there, man, and he said I'm fresh out of tapes, man. How the fuck you fresh out of tapes, man? He said cause they selling like hotcakes and shit, man.
Got my man going down. Hey, mom, what's for dinner?
And welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio episode 181. And I'm sipping a cold michelada from my Carnalismo mug that he just blessed me with. So let me give him a shout out. Once again, Carnalismo clothing. He gave me a mug. Hell yeah. The big C. So other than that, we're back with Kiki Smooth all the way from Compton, California, about 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away.
So how you doing, man? You good?
I'm great. Like, I'm blessed.
Yes.
I'm blessed, bro. I feel great, and I can't complain, man.
That's a
like,
good thing.
Hard work is paying off, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I feel blessed.
Yeah. You know, when we left, we were, I wanted to pick up right where we left off. We were talking, the best pop lockers, breakers. What should I say? Yeah, from Compton, bro. And I know a lot of people. So, Tito, if you're watching, please get at me. We can have a Kiki Smooth and Tina debate. Long Beach and Compton.
Long Beach got some good ones, too, though. Long Beach got some good ones. But,
yeah,
you know, hip-hop started in Compton.
Well, you know what? Let's just be honest with you. And so is Long Beach, but Compton is known all over the world, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you do see people wearing LBC hats, but you see all cultures wear Compton hats.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I've toured the world, and I've seen people wear Compton hats in Russia and,
yeah,
you know, and just everywhere. It was the impact NWA did. Mm-hmm. You got to understand, their plateau reached here in LA was so big, and you had rock stars wearing that shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? And to
exactly.
this, Guns N' Roses was wearing that shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
You feel me? And nowadays you see rock stars still wearing an NWA, a Compton shirt, or Easy shirt. Right. That's just what it is, bro.
Right. You know, I had a question because I know this is going to be airing soon. I don't know what your take is on it, but
I ain't fucking with it. I don't want to talk about it.
You sure?
Yeah, I already know what you're going to.
Okay.
I won't name it. We're not allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
As Rich and Ruthless, we're not gonna judge. I'm not gonna go there here.
Okay. So I won't ask you about it, but I will say something. Okay. You don't have to elaborate on it. I was speaking about the Eazy-E documentary, but that's what we're not going to talk about because you're not allowed to talk about it. So,
yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. The reason why I brought it up and to the public is because I saw it and I didn't know anything about it. So I was like, what is this? So I reached out to a couple of heads and they pretty much said the same thing you said, you know, and I was like, okay. But the crazy thing is
the wrong person did it.
Okay, then that's pretty much what it came down to.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna talk about that. We're here being blessed. We're here to celebrate. You feel me? And that's what I'm doing right now, dog.
All right.
You feel me? That's not even in my soup, bro. I can't even. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, bro. That's.
But we can at least say rest in peace, Easy.
Always.
Always.
On every show, you see me say that after all my shows. Right. I always say, when I say Easy, y'all say E, because I represent the legacy of Eric Easy Wright. And that's what we're here to do, continue the legacy.
And he's right there.
Yeah, I saw that. I got one of them in my house too and shit, man.
That's dope, man.
It's a blessing to be like, by his mom called me son.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Like, they treat me like one of the sons, bro.
Right.
They don't, you know what I mean? The family, me and Derek, Erica, and Eric, we really have a strong bond. They treat me like family. So in respect of that, I don't get into family business.
Right.
Like
Okay.
that's their issues, and
Okay.
I'm just glad. I'm the kid with the smiley face, dog. It was like, all my life I wanted to be part of this NWA thing. I bought all the records. I did all this. You feel me? My first record I ever heard, saw somebody spinning, was DOC. You feel me? That's what made me a DJ. And to be a part of that,
right?
Like, what? That's like be able to play for the Lakers, bro. You feel me?
Right.
And then Yella, my DJ Yella's new book is out, and he wrote about me in it.
Now let's talk a little bit about that. You didn't happen to bring it, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk. So Yella comes out with a book.
Yeah.
Now let's start from there. How do you know how long he's been writing it? What is the name of the book?
It took him all the year we had off at COVID.
Okay.
That's what he started doing, and I had heard that he was writing a book.
Okay.
On my mom's, I was like, that's dope. The OG deserves everything that he could put to the table. You feel me?
Right.
But when I got called and told me that he put me in the book, I was like, what the hell? For reals, OG? He's like, yeah, man, you know, and it's a blessing. He's wearing our mixtape shirt in the book. Like, it's incredible, bro. It's just, it's a Rock Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Member of NWA.
Yeah.
Icon writing about me in his book.
Yeah.
I'm blessed, bro, and I'm gonna stay blessed. You feel me? Like, people have been asking me, like, how does it feel? I'm like, I don't even know. We still going.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now I'm working even harder.
Yeah.
You know, there's no turning back. This book is just amazing because it's parts of his story. He says it's to teach people his downfalls.
Okay.
And how to get back up.
Okay.
And it's a blessing, bro, because that's what it is. He was living with his sister on his sister's couch when he met me. And we started to work, and then the movie hit. And he had us me and the homie Caesar at the motherfucking movie scene. Like, it was dope.
Yeah.
Kicked it with Jason Mitchell. Shout out to Jason Mitchell, man. That fool really showed us a lot of love. I'm talking about on a personal level, kicking it, showed a lot of support with my music. So just to be able to do those things because of Yella, watching the shit, how they were like making them do the things that they used to do, the little steps.
Right.
Watching Cube and Dub C and them, showing them, Yella, all of them, showing them how to become them. It was amazing, bro.
You know what? I posted this up on my other page before my shit got fucking deleted. On my other Instagram page, I posted up when they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yella was the only one who shouted out Steve Yano.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's all first person he shot out was God. And that's what's been teaching him how to forgive. He's become a whole different person, dog. And I got that vibe from him being around him this last time. My girl really hit me in the back of the head like, look what's going on. Don't worry about what's not going on. Look what's going on. And that really opened my eyes on what he was saying that day. Because they were asking him, like, what is Yella doing right now? Yella's just loving life, being blessed. And for him, like, I own the rights to all 3 mixtapes, dog. This fool gave me all 3 mixtapes. This fool, the OG put the inserts, you know, NWA is famous for their little DJ inserts that they would put in between the songs.
Right.
The ones that didn't make the last album, he scattered them all through the mixtape. And I remember that day he was looking at the laptop and he was like, what? This is meant to be. Look, this folder is yours. He's like, open it up. Opened it up, and I couldn't believe it. It is DJ Yellow Boy. Like, it's insane, bro. And the first mixtape is out. It's called CPT.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's on all digital platforms. Y'all can go check that out. The next two, I'm going to hold on to them a little bit. I'm just going to release all three of them together in a special way.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm really gonna do something special like Tony A would. I'm just being real, bro. I'm gonna make people. I have the book. I have a book too. Feel me? It was written by my Japanese friend that literally took pictures every day with us on my block when we was doing fucked up shit. Tag banging was in. Feel me?
Right.
Our block was not gonna get courted in like every other block did. That was just us. Sorry. Everybody else got pushed. We didn't. Feel me? And we became who we became. And he was there taking pictures of that. Then he was there while I was DJing. And they show that. And then they show how I became a rapper in those pictures. And it's called CPT, the book, the CDs. And, you know, I call it connecting people together.
Dope.
You feel me? It's just going to show you a part of my life from the beginning to the end, just any book. You feel me? And I feel like right now is the time to really start putting this together. Shout outs to Hub City Music and Rich and Ruthless for really giving me the platform to be able to push out what I'm doing now. For real, for real.
That's dope. Now, let's get into something really quick. Recently, you invited me to a record release party.
Man, the craziest, bro.
Okay. And what was that, about 2 months ago, maybe?
Yeah, 2 months ago, month. It's something like that. Last month? I was like a month last month.
Okay. And I got there kind of late, but I still got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And man, thank you for that too, dog.
All good, brother. All good. Then you released a record, and if I'm correct, was that the all Spanish one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of that album?
That's called Compton.
Okay. Now, is that already out?
Yeah, it's out right now on all digital platforms.
Okay. Any hard copies in case somebody wants to buy a CD?
Look, I'm gonna do a package.
Okay.
Feel me?
Uh-huh.
So if for the fans that do want the hard copies, it's gonna come with a shirt and a hat.
Okay.
And a hard copy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want them to go away with something more than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a hard copy, really, some people don't even have CD players in their cars no more.
No, and I get it.
And you know, but I'm gonna do that for the true fans that you know that want that. But this Spanish album is more than just an album. That's why, because you do have Compton, and you have Bompton,
right?
And now you have Compton. and that was just shout outs to my brother Dale. My brother, you know, he went to the pen, and in the pen. In you gotta understand in the early 2000s, 90s, you know, late 90s,
right?
Compton is a car in the prisons, and you know they all had their tats, and he came back with that, and I had this, and he's like, man, you'll never be from Compton, and I didn't get that till I started like really rapping and getting into the politics of gangbanging. Feel me? I've been into hip hop my whole life, but in Compton, I still had to carry a strap.
Of course.
You feel me? Mama didn't raise no punk. We ain't getting beat up by nobody.
If you're ever in Compton, you better bring a gun.
Yeah. And I was that kid. You feel me? I don't care. My mama was so cold. She didn't want me to jump in no gang because she wasn't about to give them motherfuckers no discount. I was just being real.
That's the truth.
Feel me? And we lived on Willow, dog. Our tagging crew was about hanging out, getting drunk, selling weed. That was just us. And you know, I know a lot of the homies that got pressed by a lot of gangs and got joined in. A lot of the gangs got some of the hardest gangsters that used to be taggers. I'm gonna be real. A lot of gangs. Because a lot of my homies, man, from every set in Compton, they came up. When that green line hit, a lot of our block, we were really rough. Feel me? Right. We just didn't realize what we were getting into, and we learned the hard way. I was just gonna be real. I'm not gonna name nothing like that. I'm just gonna keep it real. On my block, I saw death too. Feel me? I was straight out, and I'm not gonna say my block's better than any other block, but my block hold it down, and we did our thing. You feel me? And to this day, you can't just punk any one of us. Feel me? But in saying that, me becoming a musician was kind of a plus because now I get to represent the whole city.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Just like my brothers, my black brothers, they represent the whole city. Why can't I? Well, how's this? Why can't I represent all of Raza? Both sides, north, south, any. If you love my music, I love you.
Right, right.
You feel me? I don't
Right.
care where you from. My dog, I'm a man. What's up? Feel me?
Right.
Well, people forget to be humans.
Yeah.
I'm a human, dog. You feel me? And I'm out here to be that. You know?
Yeah.
Some dudes, they that kind of holds them back.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, once I started learning the politics, you know, I was like, shit, now I understand it. We just went and did a show in Fresno.
Right.
Feel me?
Speak on that. How was
It's
that?
easy when you representing Easy-E, bro. We rocking black.
Right.
Eric got it. Big Easy had the shit planned out for game. Like, you cannot be from NWA's groups. You feel me? Richard Ruthless. Like Yella said, I would never make music with nobody unless they from Ruthless. Thank you. Saying that, Easy left us our uniform. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We use our uniform. That's why every show I make sure every show at the end of my show, if you ever caught it, when I say Easy, y'all say E, and I say it on every show because that's who I'm there for. And I feel his energy. I swear to you, bro. There's days where I'm in there, dog, and I feel his energy in me. I forget who I am. I really do forget who I am, bro. And I snap out of it when I get off stage. And I'm a vessel up there, bro. I'll be saying it easy looking down like the Mexican is doing it. Keep going, dog. And I feel that, dog. And you know, a lot of people don't understand, like, they're like, why you talk black?
Okay, what do you mean?
Like, why you talk, like, you talk like a black guy. And then I start talking to them, pinche paisera, no empiecen, eh? And then I realize half of these dudes don't even speak Spanish.
Oh, okay, speak on that.
I'm like, what the fuck? But I sound black, then you sound European. Then you sound like the guy, the people that turned us into this. And I sound black.
Right.
Cause we say, what up, nigga? Oh, cut. I roll with Crips, Easy-E. Hello.
Right.
Like, but they respect me because I'm bilingual. I can go talk to a paisa, no problem. Like, you feel me? Like, right. it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then you're still listening to Easy-E and all this other stuff, but you want to point at me.
Right. Do you get a lot of that?
Oh, definitely. But that's why when I hollered at Bobby Castro, that's when look, shouts to La Sinfonía, shouts to Man Hablado, big shouts to Man Hablado, Extract Films, and Bobby Castro. When I decided to rap in Spanish, I went and got some of the juggernauts.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
And they respect my hip hop. What can we do for you? Man Hablado was the one that convinced it. His idea was Somos de Compton. And the first thing he said, like, dog, you talk back, man, you be hanging out with paisas. And I'm not talking about like paisas with the cowboy hats. I'm talking about paisas inside containers. You feel me? All right, real paisas, dog. They're out here working for their money, dog.
Right.
With fake social and all that shit, my nigga. But they in there busting their ass off. They inspired this motherfucking album. And when I started rapping the album, now all my people listening to me. And I'm not talking about the rappers or the fans on there. I'm talking about your moms, your tias, your little brother now listening to me. Because they understand me now.
Right.
Everybody trying to sound black because our favorite rappers are black. But all my favorite black rappers told me, find your lane. Your people is not listening to you. I swear to you, I had more black fans than Raza fans, than Latinos. Now it's different.
Wow.
My black fans, I love y'all, man. Love my black brothers. Hey, cuz, I just heard your new song. I don't know what the fuck you saying in it, but that shit go hard, my nigga. That's what my black people are telling me right now, dog. Because they're happy to finally see me winning. They see me blessed. They see me moving for my people because they my people.
Right.
It ain't my fault that they my next door neighbors and they respect me. Why? No, who's gonna do a show in front of the Watts Towers with a table out there and some headphones and not get pressed? The first Mexican out of Compton could do it.
Right.
Because I started with my black people. But I've always been Mexican. I'm the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. That's what they don't get.
Right.
Feel me? And now that they're paying attention, I love it, bro, because they see that I'm no joke. I ain't
no joke.
I ain't no joke, dog. I go in hard.
That's
I
dope,
make
man.
my artists go hard. Hub City, Queen, Jay Huerta, all my artists. I go hard because I get pressed on hard by my OGs. Feel me? And I'm talking about like Man Hablado, La Sinfonía, Bobby Castro. I look up to these dudes. You feel me? These are the dudes that created this Spanish rap that I feel is what. I mean, you had Bobby here, dog.
Of course.
That fool's not even a human, dog. That fool's an alien. Like, dog, come on, bro. But
Yes.
it was him that inspired all this, dog. Man Hablado, they inspired this album. And why I called it Compton, because my brother was like, you got to understand, this is who we are in Compton.
Right.
And they're not going to take this from us. This is our people.
Right.
So I was staring at Compton for like an hour, bro, smoking, listening to beats. And I saw that I am the one for this. And I noticed that at the end, it spells O-N-E.
O-N-E, one.
And that's me.
That's
I am
dope,
the
man.
O-N-E when you say Compton. Feel me? And that's who I am, bro. And that's what people need to understand. This was meant to be. This is kismet. Feel me? This is what the earth moves with you. And people don't understand that, dog. People that are foul with their lives are not going to be able to move with the earth. That's just what it is, dog.
Yeah.
Being blessed is way different than running. Feel me?
Okay, really quick, I want to get to this because I got your track listings right here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Compton is the name, the album, or
Yeah.
is it EP? Or,
Yeah, it's an EP.
Okay.
It's EP.
Track 1, Humo.
They don't want no smoke.
Okay, elaborate a little bit more.
They don't want no smoke. Estos no quieren humo. Ando con mis días unos. Feel me? Recen a su santo.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, shout out to Bobby Castro, bro. He told me, all you have to do is reinvent yourself now, Kiki. Everything we did with all our niggas, we get to do this in Spanish now. He said some of these corridos that they're listening to used to be my old rap songs.
No shit.
Shout out to Bobby Castro, dog. I just gave y'all some motherfucking juice, all right? And I'm gonna let y'all know this, dog. I'm never gonna be scared of the next man. I embrace the next man. Feel me? Because I know who I am. I'm the king of the barrio, dog. I'm the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. I don't need to do anything but that.
Right.
Feel me? That's why I got Hub City Queen and Jay Huerta. Those are my artists, and I'm pushing them just like that. So for me to be able to do these type of songs, I made sure that I was gonna take what they were doing and reinvent it. So you're gonna hear metaphors that you would never hear in Spanish. Cause me and Huerta over there, we created that. We went hard on rolling shotgun, Rolando Escopeta. Come on, bro. You can't, man.
At the show in Fresno, did you perform any of these?
Yeah, we formed the whole goddamn album. And we're throwing up Compton. And then this one girl, though, shouts to the hater. Out of all 2,000 people, this one chick caught it. She was listening. And, you know, esto no que en humo. Ando con mi día unos. Aquí tirando Compton. And it's just, they were like, she was like, what the fuck? And then I said it again. And, hell no. She's going towards the front of the stage. She tried to throw water at me. She realized water doesn't hurt at 109 degrees. So she threw the bottle at me. My girl was like filming. She's like, hey. And you could just see the bottle go like that. Right? That was the first song. So her homegirls pulled her out to the back. Right? And so we go to the second song. They're still pulling her out. Bring out to the third song where I got a song with Huerta called Las Calles, video coming soon. And she's scrapping out there. She was just lit. She was just ready to fight everybody after that. But they caught it. But then look.
What do you think it was?
She caught it. She caught it. You feel me?
Right.
I'm representing, but just in metaphors.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm still representing for all Raza, though, but I'm going to still throw up Compton.
Right.
Okay. Feel me?
So, Humo, they don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, then 2, Las Calles.
Las Calles,
Talk
man.
a little bit about
to
that.
To me, I wanted. Well, it was the first song I wrote with my little cousin. This was supposed to be the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. Jay Huerta has been my record boy.
Okay.
Since he was a kid. I got pictures of that fool where you gotta help me carry these goddamn crates, dog. Right. Feel me? And let's just fast forward. He's ready to rap again. I'm working on this Spanish album, and we got together and delivered a fucking massive track. And I added my brother Too Much on there. That's from Dollar Figure. That's Gorilla Black and I forget the other homie's name, but he's a real dope MC from South Central, and he had really never rapped in Spanish, and it was dope what he did. The contrast of the music, the layers of our voices, made that song fucking bad as fuck. That people actually love it, dog. I'm real, like, I look at everything and I see what people attract to. So all these beats, I picked them as a DJ first.
Of course. Well, you have the ear for that.
And that's one thing they'll never have.
And you know what? That's an advantage.
Bam. Feel me? And I picked all these records in order the way I will mix them, and that's how I put them on the album.
Okay. And which is very important. Let's be honest. It's very important.
Placement.
Yes.
So
yes.
I definitely wanted these voices on these beats.
Okay.
You feel me? I was looking for different layers of instruments through my artists' voices, people that I know.
Okay.
You feel me? I went into like some Timberland mode with that shit.
Okay.
So I was picky about who was gonna rap. I know a gang of dope dudes, you feel me? But Too Much is my day one, and Huerta's my artist. So and shout out to my brother Johnny that just shot the video. We went wild, spinning cars and watts, the whole shit, crazy shit.
Dope. Okay, so Las Calles pretty much talking about the streets.
Yeah, it's Las Calles, straight streets.
Okay. Track number 3, Pow Pow.
Pow Pow, man. Shout outs to Johnny from Grupo J4. Grupo J4 is an actual group from Hub City Music. Shout outs to Hub City Music every day. We're label mates. But they're in a, banda. I told them, what's up, nigga? Let's do something different.
Collab.
I was hearing somebody, he's a younger dude. And I was hearing that on that beat. So when he came to the studio, shout outs to Mal Hablado, he was there. And we got to coach him because he had never did hip hop.
Okay.
J4 never had did hip hop. They listened to it, but they never had been in the studio and all that. So once we had coached him and we got him to sing it, and the way he wrote it was fucking amazing. You feel me? And I put my other artist, Caesar Laughter, on there because he's Guatemalan and it has a different texture of the way he raps.
Right.
And I want that. It's only because I'm not trying to push this just here. I'm trying to push this all around the world. Some people just think like, man, I got to blow up in the hood.
No, wrong mentality, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we have to think, what is it, outside of the United States.
I'm sorry, dog. I've been around the world. I'm sorry. I've been around the world, bro. And I know what it takes to be around the world. And you got to have flavors.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what worked out. And Pow Pow was that. Trying new flavors. And it worked out, bro. A lot of people love the video. Shouts to Extract Films. They put
Is that video out?
Yeah, the video's out right now. That was the first single that I dropped.
Okay, and for people that are asking, what was that song about?
It was about having, like, don't leave your girl bitch around me because she could get pow pow.
I wait. Oh, all right. Well, now we know what pow pow means. Pow pow, mami.
Yeah.
So, okay, number 4, Peligrosa. Featuring Little Easy and J4.
That's my jewel, bro.
Okay.
That's my jewel, dog. I fucking shouts to, first, let's start off with this. Like I said, the beats were carefully picked. It was not like, man, I'm going to rap on that. Man, nah, dog. This shit was perfectly picked, hand by me as a DJ ear. And that beat is produced by Mini Boom Boom. He is the son to a best friend of mine named Benny Boom that directed the All Eyes on Me movie. I saw that kid with Busta Rhymes and Drake. I send a message like, Uncle Kiki don't get no beats. I got files of beats they send me. So when I got that beat, I already know that this is gonna be big. Called Eric. I said, look, he knows I know Benny. I said, Benny's son just sent me some shit. He's like, yeah, nigga, I heard he's doing some big shit. I'm like, I'm gonna execute this for us real quick. And I told him, and I'm gonna want you to rap and say a few words in Spanish. But Peligrosa, when I started writing it, it's about that crazy woman right there. A West Coast girl. And, man, let me tell y'all, if y'all don't know, a West Coast girl could get you caught up, fucked up, and man in love, and thrown in jail, all that, give you kids, and still love you. Like, it's some crazy shit, my nigga. That's the craziest shit about these West Coast girls. You feel me? They're not like New York girls. These girls, and I'm talking about a real West Coast girl. You feel me? A real West Coast woman, they loco, my nigga. Toxicas, all of them, bro.
He said toxicas.
All of them, bro. Every single one of them got toxica in them, dog. I swear to you, dog. And they're even worse than anybody, and that's why it says, ella es peligrosa. Así me gustan.
Ay, güey.
Chica peligrosa. Because, you know, that's what a West Coast woman is, and that's what we wrote about. And you feel me? And that's our way of doing that. You know what I mean?
A mí me gustan las mujeres buenas.
y bien tóxicas, ¿no? En la cama. No, you said good girls, girl. Ain't no such thing as that in the West Coast. I'm sorry, bro. Unless they joined, and even in the army, they got twisted up.
You gotta find them in the library. Anyways,
I don't even think they have those anymore.
No, they do.
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, Peligrosa, West Coast, bad girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 5, Pa' los lados.
That's my shit, bro. That's my shit.
Okay, talk to us, Pa' los lados.
Pa' los lados was literally me thinking about my childhood.
Okay.
On like my mom playing all these from Madonna to Michael Jackson, Gap Band, but all this salsa and merengue and cumbias were played crazily through my house. So my producer lives in Bakersfield.
Okay.
I had to lie to my girl that we were gonna go barbecue, and lie to him that we were gonna go barbecue.
So you had a lie to the Peligrosa.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Yeah, that was being. Yeah, that's fucking with danger. See, I like dangerous shit. Okay. I like dangerous shit. So I go over there. We start barbecuing, and I'm like, let's go to the studio. He has a studio up there. So it took me an hour. He's like, I told him, let's make a beat. It took me an hour to convince him that I didn't want another flute beat. You know that year where everybody was sampling a goddamn flute? Every beat on the radio had a fucking flute?
Right.
Okay. My bro was like going through Scottish flutes, Indian. I'm not lying. And I was like, look, I have a sample I want you to try out. I do my research, bro. I asked my mom, what was that motherfucker you? And I said, Tomolina. So I went through his shit and I found one. And I said, why you want to sample somebody else's culture when we can sample our culture and make it the way you would have done that beat? And I said, matter of fact, we should make it a little ratchet style. And he was like, play it. And when he was like, hell no, dog, it's cumbia. I said, exactly, bro. Man, once that nigga really got chopping it down and really putting the 808 with the ratchet clap, he was like, what the fuck? This is actually hard. And we started laying the shit, dog. He's like, you a genius. But shout out to my brother, Hub City Dre. Before the shutdown, we performed at the Christmas parade in Compton.
Okay, you know, I think I might have seen the video. Did you post that?
And I gave it a try. Fuck, I'm gonna perform this song throughout the whole shit on this fuck. And it was me and Compton AV. Even Compton AV was like, hey, bro, this shit is hot. This is your lane, Kiki. So I tucked it in. See, people don't understand, dog. Great records are always gonna be great. And that's what my brother just told y'all. Timing is very important.
Yeah.
I tucked that motherfucker. It's mine. I had to go grab somebody like Hub City Music and Big A and Little Easy to help me bring out this. You feel me? Because it's not just me, dog. This got the whole world needs to hear this. And Hub City Music, they have Mexico, Rich and Ruthless. You know who we are. So together we did this, and it was time to shoot the video. And all I kept thinking about was YG dressing up in that mariachi suit. And my mom was like, man, ¿no te acuerdas Cuando eran los días de la banda, te vestías como mafioso y te ibas a bailar. Because I used to love that shit. Right. I used to go dance the banda music because all the girls were into it.
Right.
So I used to love dancing, dog. So I was like, you know what? She's like, why you scared of, dressing like our people? That shit fucked me up. I told my girl, what's up? We went and we picked the right clothes out and we shot a video to it like that. And we put a quinceañera together that people thought my brother's Caesar's daughter, it was really her quinceañera. Ay, mija, no te traje un regalo, ten. They were giving her money, yo, because the shit looked like a real quinceañera, bro. Y'all go check out my new videos out right now. Pa Los Lados, Hub City Music presents Pa Los Lados, Rich and Ruthless. My brother, Juanito, got the house. I put the band together with all my friends, and we did that shit. We even had to, you feel me? And we did a video for our culture, about our culture. You feel me? Some people forget that. Like High C and all them, dog, they were rapping about their culture.
Right.
And y'all loved it.
Right.
When we start rapping about our culture, y'all call it selling out, corny. Y'all want me to wear some Dickies all the fucking time or some shit? Like, niggas can't have fun? You know what I'm saying?
Right, of course.
And that's why I did that song. Because I'm not scared to be myself no more. I'm blessed.
Right.
I'm blessed, bro. And I feel like that's working. Feel me? Dope. This Spanish rap is so dope for me, man. Because they don't see me coming. Soy el pocho con todo, güey. That's what they don't get, dog. When you order me, you gotta say con todo.
Con todo.
Yeah, dog.
Kiki Smooth con
I
todo.
want a Kiki Smooth con todo, because that's what you're gonna get, dog. You're gonna get everything.
Hey, you know what? That'll be a dope album name.
Con todo. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God is good, man. Shout out to my manager, Juanito, Caesar Laughter. Shout out to Big A, Little Easy. It was crazy at the release party, right? You actually produced and been around a lot of Compton motherfuckers.
Right.
Have anyone ever thrown a fucking release party on Rosecrans and Long Beach Boulevard? Talk about that, dog.
No.
Thank you. Feel me? First one ever. King of the Vibe, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton, put that together. Feel me? I'll pull some cards to get that going. Feel me? Some city people. I'm not lying, bro. I had to pull all the cards of people I know to make that happen.
You know, has anybody ever tried to challenge you and say...
Why?
No, I'm just asking. Hold on, I'm just asking. Say I'm somebody from the live chat and says, what makes you the first Compton rapper, or Mexican Compton rapper? Is there others?
Yeah, there was way others before me, and shout out to everybody before me, man. It's just that I'm the first one to really put us with the right people.
Okay.
I'm the first one to go get. Like I said, I didn't find Dre, but I found Yella.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I gotta be the first. Feel me? Sorry, bro. and guess what, dog? I'm from Rich and Ruthless, bro.
Right.
A real member. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this last song, and then I'm gonna ask you one more question that we kind of touched on our last interview, and I want you to elaborate a little bit more on it. Pero, ¿qué van a hacer?
¿Qué van a hacer was the first one, bro. We was doing bad, like, not bad, but I didn't know where I was going with my music. No.
Okay.
Feel me? Like, this English stuff was just continuous. I'm putting badass lyrics together. No one's really paying attention, bro. And
like you're saying, he's good, but that was as far as it was going.
Yeah, like they're not really paying attention to the cadences, the combination of words. Feel me? The punchlines. They're not listening to that. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me try it in Spanish. Shout out to Caesar Laughter, all the homies, man. I was like, you know what? It's time to switch it.
Right.
So that was the first song.
Okay.
Feel me? ¿Qué van a hacer? Opened the doors for everyone to say, do it. Okay. I was on the train, bro, on the Green Line, and I wrote that song.
No shit.
Yeah. And why I named it ¿Qué van a hacer? Is because what are they gonna do now? Shout out to my mama. She on the live feed. I was like, what they gonna do now that I could do both?
Right.
And now I'm gonna introduce this whole new language to this shit that they ain't even gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Feel me?
Right.
And I'm gonna destroy this Spanish rap and create it. And then I thought about it. There's never been a Spanish album out of Compton. Ever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If anybody want to challenge him, put that on the live chat.
Ever. And it's the first one ever. That's why it ends with one.
That's dope. That's dope.
Feel me?
Let me ask you now. You release this record on all platforms?
All platforms.
Okay.
Under Hub City Music and Rich and Ruthless.
Okay, so everybody can look it up. You have 2 videos out on this?
Yeah, it's Pau Pau featuring Caesar Laughter and J Cuatro, and Pa Los Lados featuring Man Hablado. And Las Calles is coming out next month, so y'all get ready for that. You feel me?
Now, let me ask you this. What has been the response from the fans? Forget the homies, but from the fans.
Real people.
Real people.
Like real people. Man, shouts to the real people listening to my shit. Like I said, I've been getting fans from like all over the world, bro. It's incredible, man. I love you guys. I love all my fans. I swear to you. Even the ones that don't like my shit. I love y'all too, man. I love that y'all don't like me. You feel me? I love that, dog, because you know what, dog? You know the name.
Right.
And I'm blessed, bro, to even have that from you, them. Feel me? I can't hate them. I couldn't even be them.
You know, somebody sent me something that Pitbull, the rapper, that he has said. I guess he was, I don't know if he was lecturing or he was asking a question. He was asked, I don't know what talk show or if it was even a talk show, but it looked like he was in front of a big audience.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there and he said this, you're nobody until somebody hates you.
Hey, dog, I never had a fake page made of me. I was like, damn, I thought doing something, dog. I just had a fake page made out of me. But look, I'm going to tell you this. I'm following Pitbull's lead. And if y'all know who Pitbull is in his early days, bro, he was a beast, bro. Feel me?
And he switched it up.
Got to, bro.
He's switching it up.
Yeah, got to.
Okay, now.
That's what Pa Los Lados is. That's what Peligrosa is. That's what Humo is. Las Calles. ¿Qué van a hacer? That's what that is. Me switching it up.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. So make sure you guys go check that out. Okay. Compton on all platforms.
Yes.
You got 2 videos out.
And merch is coming. We're actually going to have this package going on, dog. So make sure y'all stay tuned with me, Kiki Smooth, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton.
Now, last time you kind of just touched on it a little bit because not only did I want to shine light on you paying dues, being a DJ, traveling, being a DJ, your rap career. Now you're showing people a different side of you as far as rapping to a different genre.
Yeah.
Okay? One thing also that a lot of people may not know that you ghost wrote.
Yeah.
For a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote. Well, like I said, man, like. I wrote Frost's old school album. Feel me? Me, Man Hablado, and Big Swisher, we put all that shit together. I brought those guys over there. You feel me? I put all that together. I helped write with Flockies, and I helped write with Little Easy.
Okay.
And shout outs to Slim the Mobster. If y'all don't know who Slim the Mobster is, that's the guy that wrote for Dre. And that's one of my boys, one of my close friends.
When you say Dre or Drake?
Dre, Dr. Dre.
Okay.
All of the last Dr. Dre songs, from the Kush song down to the Letter, that was my brother. And he's the one that encouraged this on me.
Okay.
He told me, you need to go have that on your belt, bro. You need to go ahead and write for some of these OGs. You have the pen. And that was just an experience of his own. I didn't know the business, and I learned the business. It was a hard lesson. But I used to have like sour emotions about it. Feel me? And when I say sour, it would make my face look ugly. But now I learned. You feel me? I'm not mad at the OG. I'm mad at myself. Feel me?
Okay.
Straight out. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at myself for not being able to have my business hat on. And I loved it. I love it too much.
Right.
Feel me? Man, that shit ain't nothing to me, bro. Feel me? Writing music is what I love. People, it takes them forever. We go and we make hits, bro. You feel me? We know how to create music. We come from that cloth that people don't understand. Like, I represent what started, and they were the most pickiest men in the world, dog.
Right, of course. So that's why they have classics.
And that's what I'm after, bro. I'm after classics.
Okay.
I'm after classics.
Now,
dog.
if somebody wanted to, let's just say they just saw your interview, I like this guy's energy. I like this guy's music. I want to book him. How do they contact you?
Oh man, just hit us up or hit up hubcitymusic.com or richandruthless.com. Hit up Big A, Little Easy, Juanito, or hit up us. I'll send you the right direction. You feel me? On anything, verses, on anything. Man, big shout outs to everybody. You feel me? Big shout outs to all the young artists too, dog. You know what I mean? A lot of the young artists, they put in work and they respect me like an OG and stuff. And I really love that because they know I'm making music in their level too.
Right.
You feel me? And I don't mind making that type of music, dog. I love hip hop for what it is. All these songs on the Compton album. I'm dropping a new album next month called Golden Brown with my cousin Jay Huerta, and that's underground hip hop. It's me, John Henry, Merc 1200, Jay Huerta, and Kiki Smooth, and it's real hip hop. We did Run DMC style in Spanglish, bro.
That shit's dope.
Feel me? With sample beats and the DJs, the hooks.
Dope.
You feel me? And that's why people
shit.
don't understand, dog. If I had these crates, I would DJ all the crates, and I will rap on all the crates. You gotta understand that, dog. I'm gonna make commercial music, and I'm gonna make raw hip hop for the culture too. Feel me? I'm all of it. I told you, right? Graffiti, we b-boyed for money when we were kids. Feel me? People don't understand that. Me and my brother were some badass b-boys. Feel me? That's what made us want graffiti in our lives. You feel me?
Well, you're talking about all the elements of hip hop, bro.
DJing, rapping. I'm trying to tell you, I love it, bro.
Graffiti.
I love it, bro. I have a graffiti song out. It's called King's Code Chillin'. Feel me? I really love this. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I respect the gang culture because I got involved in that too. Tag banging was really a lesson in my life, bro. I lost a lot of my best friends behind guns. Feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm not sugarcoating nothing, bro. I'm being real. I'm a man too, and I seen it. But you know what, dog? My hip hop is everything. That I'm not scared to hide. Feel me? That I like to have fun. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
All good, man. All good. So what can people expect? I know you just dropped this project.
Yeah, the Golden Brown.
But what can people expect 2021?
Oh, man, I'm bringing
forward,
out my artists. Hub City Queen.
Let's talk a little bit about them.
Hub City Queen is the first Mexican woman out of Compton. She is Hub City, and she is the queen of Compton. I would vouch for that. Queen don't play. Her lyricism is ridiculous. Feel me? She's like Lady of Rage and Left Eye. I swear to you, bro, my sisters. I'm overlooking everything. You feel me? I'm making sure the beats are dope. Making sure I'm the DJ again, bro.
That's dope.
You feel me? With my artists, Caesar Laughter, they keep. I'm like this. Oh, why y'all not in the studio? You know what I mean? I feel like an old man. Like I need these fucking songs now. You feel me? Like I'm on them and I'm creating their albums even more deeper than mine. You feel me?
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm 53, and I called up my boy Mr. D the other day. He just turned 21.
Oh yeah.
And I go, hey, bro. I go, what's up? What are you doing, man? And he goes, oh, I'm just sitting in front of the fan because it's hot over here. And I was like, have you been writing? Because that's still in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he goes, oh yeah, I wrote a full song. Okay, bump it for me. Right now? Yeah, rap it for me.
Oh, I'm gonna start doing that.
Oh, dude, I'm serious.
I'll start doing that. That's a good
Rap
one.
it for me.
These two stay writing. Shout out to everybody that followed us. I have my brother GQ over here from New York. I did a song with my Puerto Rican brothers. It's called Latinos Unidos, Summer Pun's family. Feel me? I invited them to the studio. It was their studio session. These motherfuckers come late. They know I was pissed the fuck off. All right, I left. I had my girl pick me up like an old man. I'm out of here. But they delivered some shit, my dog. They delivered some shit that I was like, okay, that's what the fuck I want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what the fuck I want. You feel me? If I need to get mad every fucking time, then that's what I'm gonna do. You feel me? And I'm happy with my artists. Shout out to Jimmy Lowe. Shout out to everybody out there that keeps supporting us. I'm gonna tell you this: my artists, they come in with bars, though, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Their albums are not. I'm sorry, dog.
Now, for people that are just tuning in and may not know anything about rap, we're not talking about candy bars.
Nah,
we're talking about
lyricism to the next level, the beats, everything that we're putting together from our artists is something that no one ever did for me.
Yes, that's good. I like that. I like that.
And that's all I want for them.
And you know what? You're passing on the torch, and hopefully, and they do that for somebody else.
Yeah, and shit, Huerta's already been talking about it. I know Queen's gonna be there. You know, I'm gonna tell you this. This album that's gonna drop in well, we're thinking about late August, September. It's called Golden Brown.
Okay.
No one's ever heard hip hop like this since Psycho, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. And I said that. Yes, I did say that. Me and Jay Huerta don't play, bro. Huerta is an LMC. You gotta understand, bro. He was raised by me in hip hop.
Well, you wouldn't be bragging about it if it wasn't true.
Yeah, he was raised by me in hip hop, so he understands our level of metaphors and punchlines and what we got to do in Spanish and English. Right. So when we decided to do this group, I told him I didn't want to do the verse, then the hook, then the verse.
Of course.
I showed him from the Locks to who started it, Run DMC. Right. I started showing NWA. I started showing them what they did. The little stupid things of the scratching in the verses, the whole thing, bro. I did that in Spanglish. Some of the songs, you're gonna have to know both languages. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then there's some verses that we're just rocking in Spanish because that's who we are, bro. That's why it's called Golden Brown. And the DJ is part of the group, just like the producer.
Right.
You feel me? We're all part of that group, and that's Huerta's first project. Then we're gonna drop the Huerta project. Queen's up next.
Okay.
Hub City Queen is dropping next. We just shot her video to her first single called Trust Me.
Okay.
You feel me? Produced by Streets and Tricky. We're gonna have different flavors on hers. We have the ratchet stuff, but then we have the underground hip hop stuff, and then we got like love joints. Okay. She does the R&B shit, man. That is, I'm telling you, it's like Left Eye shit meets like it's insane, bro. Lady of Rage and Left Eye had a cousin sister, and they taught her everything. That's what I got with her, dog, and I love it. You feel me? I love what she brings to the table. So, and with Caesar Laughter, that's my Guatemalan from Compton. You feel me? All of them from Compton. Right, let's put that out there. All of them are signed to Hub City Music. All of them signed to Rich and Ruthless. They're getting the same thing I'm getting, bro.
Dope.
You feel me? I'm not leaving. I do a show, you see my artists with me.
Yes.
And so make sure y'all stay supporting, dog. There's a lot of projects coming out, man. So.
And that's all 2021, correct?
Yes. Yeah. We're gonna close the year off big. And look, so Golden Brown's coming out. Then I have 3x3 with West Coast Creations. It's called La Creación del Oeste, featuring La Sinfonía and Bobby Castro.
Okay, you know what? I know you sent me La Sinfonia's number.
Man, shout out to La Sinfonía.
Yeah, because I want to have. Remember, I sent you the picture.
Yeah. I'm gonna hook it up right. Man.
Okay.
You gotta have those dudes on. They're gods, bro. In the Spanish rap, they're top up there, dog.
Right.
In my book.
Because I know I met one of them.
Arsenal and Seis. Yeah. Oh, you met Seis. Okay. Seis. Man. Shout out to Arsenal and Seis. They helped me create the 3x3, and we got Julio G to host it. It was pretty dope on another level because it's raw hip hop in Spanish.
Right.
Feel me? And that's when Bobby, listen to this. La Sinfonía wrote the first 2 songs for us. They were my brothers. I was still trying to figure out the pen in the Spanish. So I would tell them shit in English, and they were like helping me put it in Spanish, right? They took the training wheels off like that. And they were like, hey, dog, the next one, you got to take that one to the head, bro. If not, this shit ain't going to be worth it.
Right.
And I came back with the song Originales with Bobby. Bobby heard the verses, and he was like, I don't want to do the hook. I want to get on this shit.
Right.
I was like, what? He's like, dog, you did that shit. This shit sounds like what hip-hop needs to sound in Spanish. And that shit fucked me up. That he was like, I was writing the hook, and all I kept thinking was like, I want to rap on this shit with this vato. And it just became the song what it is, and that's what boosted this energy. You feel me? This energy of that 3x3 with West Coast Creation is coming out at the end of the year. We're shooting one more video to that song, to that project, but I'm doing one more solo project.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm gonna let y'all know, this is crazy. Because I told you I'm following Pitbull's lead.
Of course.
So I got some special shit coming out. And when I'm done with it, Cuerno de Chivo is going to be coming out the end of the year. I'm gonna be bringing it straight to my big bro right here, dog. But I can't spill all the beans, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we working. So I'm dropping all these projects at the end of the year.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's going to be a good 5-6 projects, dog.
Make sure you guys hit him up. His Instagram is popping up.
Yeah, real quick before I leave, man.
Gotta give you shout outs.
Este güey me debe una pista. For real, this nigga owe me a beat. I love this dude. This dude don't even know. I love this dude as a person, as a icon. People don't know that is our icon. That is our motherfucking legend right here in the Latino community. Y'all forget who the fuck this vato is, and y'all fucking gotta stop that shit. All those haters out there, I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all can't be doing that to an icon, to a legendary man that really stood his ground when Latinos were not even being heard in Compton. I'm gonna let y'all know that, dog. You owe me a beat, bro. It would just be a dream come true for us to do something, dog. You feel me? I just had to say that live because some people forget who Tony A is because y'all spoil and y'all see him every day.
Thank you, man. You know what? First of all, your words humble me, so I want to say thank you, bro, because you know what? I wasn't expecting that. Now, as far as your beat, I just ordered the new S2400, you know, the new SP12. I'll have it hopefully in about a month. Give me about a couple of weeks. Let me master that motherfucker. I'm going to call you.
Let's go.
And we're going to run some shit.
Let's go, bro.
You know,
y'all heard it, all right? Y'all heard it.
Okay, I'm going to say something real quick, okay?
I stay blessed.
Everything I say has come to pass.
Man,
everything.
I stay blessed. I stay blessed, bro.
When I get my drum machine, and I'm just speaking for myself. And I get a lot of producers I enjoy.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say.
Now I'm going to give out my shout outs. Shout outs to everybody, man. Shout outs to Hub City Music, Rich and Ruthless, Big A, Little Easy, Juanito. All the podcasters that fuck with me. I swear to y'all, I love y'all. Something Dope, I love y'all, man. Shout outs to the JEDI. I love y'all. Everybody, dog. Zapatos, Long Beach Carlos, we taking over on Friday. And one more person, man. Shout outs to my beautiful woman and my mama. I love y'all, man. Hub City Queen, Caesar Laughter, Jay Huerta. Y'all get ready for those projects. Golden Brown, all that, man. I love y'all. And shout outs to the Mega Man. I never met the Mega Man, but shout out to the Mega Man, IGK, everybody from Compton, man. Drunk at the Heights. I love y'all, man. Man, blessings. There's so many shout outs, man. I love all of y'all. Shout out to all the homies from KCCA. Shout out to everybody, dog. Shout out to everybody. And tell them if they weren't listening, tell them I send them a shout out to.
Yeah, exactly. and if you're hating, send them a shout out to.
Man, you know what? Shout outs to all my day one haters. Not the new haters, my day one haters that been hating on me since day one. Right. Shout out to my day one haters, right? I don't like these new haters. Shout outs to my Blackout crew. Check the rhyme. Shout outs to everybody, dog. Jimmy Lokes, love you, bro. Shout outs to everybody that helped out on my new videos. Man, I love y'all, man. Extract Films, y'all know what it is.
All good. Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi produced a song for you.
Man.
Yeah, so I wanted to give a shout out to that.
Man,
I didn't want to forget.
Yeah, that's what I said. JEDI, man, Something Dope podcast. I love y'all, man. Yeah, haters need love too, man. I love y'all. Let me give y'all a hug. Air hug.
Okay, let me give up my quick shout outs to my boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise. One thing I always say, if you got a hoopty that he's fixing, there's not a problem that he can't fix because he can do it in the mix. So once again, Alex Cervantes Enterprise and Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi. Once again, producer's track for Kiki Smooth. Make sure you guys go check that out.
And the video's out.
Yeah, what's the name of that song?
It's called Something Dope, Just Like the Podcast.
Something Dope, Just Like the Podcast. Make sure you guys check out that video. Give a shout out to my son, Be Scanless. And other than that, you know what? Everybody who tuned in, much love, much respect to you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with 2 more special guests. We're shining light on Raza. And then Sunday, I got another special guest. So we're going to keep it pushing. But Friday, Freaky Tales and Kiki Smooth. Once again, much love, much respect.
Thank y'all, man.
Expect something from Tony A and Kiki Smooth.
I told y'all, I stay blessed, man. I love you guys, man.
Compton and Wilmington, so you know you're in trouble.
Ooh, that's CW.
So, hey, yo, we out of here.
Love y'all. Man, that was...